Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got a fantastic show. We've got something for absolutely everybody for around about your home.
We cannot believe the price of this Home-tek steam cleaning system.
Honestly, we have never seen a steam cleaning system so affordable at £49.99. Half price should be £100. It's a great price at £100. It's the lowest ever price it's been, and this is all about getting your house cleaner, fresher, more hygienically clean, killing up to 99% of those germs, bacteria and viruses with really cleverly designed heads.
The great technology in this actual mop is the boiler is in the head, so it holds the temperature where you need it to be. It also filters the water before it gets down to the boiler.
Yeah, so if you've got hard water, that is so important. But what you are is getting rid of the dirt and the grime that you can see, but with the power of steam at 130 degrees, you are killing the germs and the bacteria that you can't see as well. Comes with a triangular head. That's really good for getting into the corners, getting right up to the edges. The head manoeuvres so it goes right round the furniture as well. But it also has a sort of an oblong rectangle head, and that allows you then to use it on work surface areas, and it comes with a carpet glider too. So this is so versatile around the whole of your home.
It's a complete modular system, and everything you need is included at $49.99. We cannot get over the price. The quality of this system from Home-tek, the Optimus 3, has such amazing technology. Now, if you've not shopped with us before, you just need that number at the top of the screen, 651541. This is the rectangular head that Hayley was talking about. Everything is modular. Everything changes over so easily. You want to use it on worktops. You want to use it on your cooker hood. You want to use it on floor surfaces.
Great, the splashback as well, you know, on the behind the hob and things. Absolutely. But look at that. And of course, you've got the reach as well. That's a really awkward area. Doesn't matter about awkward areas. It doesn't matter about getting under things. It doesn't matter if there's carpets or whether it's hard floors. This honestly is so versatile, and you can use it out and about. You can use it outdoor on the furniture, and you have the outdoor furniture. And of course, all those cloths, they're all washable. You throw them in the washing machine. We've also got an extra head that you can buy that you can use on your patio. So we've got, honestly, this is a system that every home needs. And when you split the cost, are you ready with this? If you're ordering on our website, PayPal Pay in 3, £18.98. That's the first of 3 payments. And you are deep down cleaning your home. One of the best ever ways to clean is by steam. You'll have never cleaned your home so well.
And no chemicals required, so you're not buying all those chemicals from the supermarket. The way it works is like this. It's such clever technology. It's got a filter in there, and the water actually passes through the filter before it gets to the boiler.
Clever? So it filters the water, you know, to stop the lime scale before it gets down to the boiler. Now, the boiler is at the base of the mop, and that is really unusual and a really clever design, because what you'll find is then that keeps the temperature, and it goes to that temperature directly onto the floor as well. So there's your water. You can put the water in as and when you need to. You've got a really easy fill with a bottle too, and then you will find it goes through the filter, it goes down to the head, and it comes out with steam at 130 degrees.
Amazing. Honestly, the power of steam, the clean of steam, whether it's floor surfaces, whether it's using it as a handheld, it's such a versatile modular system, and it's $49.99.
And it's for all your sealed floors, it's for your carpet as well, because it comes with the carpet glider. You get 2 heads for both of the heads, so the rectangular and the triangle.
2 of the cloths with each one.
Yeah, 2 of the actual cloth heads, and they will go into the washing machine. So honestly, if you want this, order it really quickly. I think at the lowest ever price, not only for this system, but I think for any steam cleaning system we've had.
Brilliant.
You desperately need to order this quickly and check your baskets through. I think we're going to have a very busy night, because I've heard a lot of people are up.
There's a lot of people staying up late tonight for some reason. Can't think why. I don't know. Now, that's not all we've got on the show. We've got a massive array of products. And when we bring you great cleaning products, we bring you our next fabulous guest. The lovely Bev is with us to tell us about our mattress fact, Bev.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all well. Nice to
Yes.
see you. The things that aren't quite so nice is some of the things that we sort of seem to have in our mattresses, you know, like pollen, dust mites, even bed bugs, unfortunately. Well, have I got the thing for you. not only will this help to eradicate the bed bugs and the dust mites, it's also ultrasonic, so it's sanitising at the same time. It's a vacuum cleaner that will work deep into the fibres of the bed. It will have 12,000 vibrations per minute. So believe you me, there's nothing can hide. Also, it helps to get rid of the moisture that we produce in the mattress overnight, and it's drying the mattress for you as well. So also it's getting rid of the bacteria. And what a fantastic system that this will work. It works on UVC, which is, it helps to kill the bacteria. It also alters the DNA structure of the dust mites, and so therefore they cannot multiply. What a fantastic idea, because let's face it, we're travelling more now, we're buying second-hand furniture, we come back off holidays and we bring something that's unwanted. So we need to have something that's going to tackle it. And I don't want to use chemicals. I want it to do it nature's way. And
I remember the very first time we had a mattress vac, and we were like, mattress vac? Why do we need a vacuum for your mattress? And then as soon as we'd done the show, we're like, oh my goodness, we're all itching. I want that vacuum for my mattress, because it's not just about being a vacuum. It is having that UV light. It is about killing the dust mites, the dust mite eggs, the nasty things that can live in your mattress. But not just your mattress, like we're saying, second-hand furniture, like Bev was saying. So sofas,
all your upholstery,
the car seats,
dog beds, you can use it on as well.
Honestly, yeah, because they bring in lots of friends that you might not want in the house.
Now,
so
it
again,
comes with
sorting them out.
The filter, and it's the finest of particles. The filter is included, but if you want to add a second filter, we would definitely recommend that. Go to the website, shopontv.co.uk. You can add a second filter in for $13.99. If you're using PayPal, you'll split that across your 3 payments, and you won't pay any extra on your postage.
They do tend to sell out every time we come to air. So get the extra filter. While you're cleaning one, you can be using one. And HEPA filtration, honestly, is fantastic. And that'll be around about sort of £4 in your PayPal basket, won't it? Yeah, fantastic. So grab that while the stock is there. Something else we're super excited about, and actually, there's going to be a clock on your screen, because this is a show special. And that means that this is only this price for the show. Our best-selling pillows, and there's a reason why.
This is a pillow with the greatest technology, because inside here you've got a crisscross design, and what that means, it's a suspension pillow. So you'll never have to plump this pillow. You'll never have to fold it or turn it over or add another pillow. You are getting 2 pillows of the same choice for $34.99. 2 options to choose from: medium firm or medium soft. You like a softer pillow, go medium soft. You like a firmer pillow, go medium firm.
Honestly, if you're waking up because your head's too flat, you're folding the pillow over, you're putting your arm under a pillow, you're getting a second pillow, you're taking a pillow out, you're putting a pillow in, you're waking up with that funny neck in the morning. I did that in a hotel the other day, and it doesn't go off forever. This pillow can solve, I think, most of those problems for you. For me, an ordinary pillow, just too flat. I'd always have at least 2 or 3. It makes me feel sick lying down so low. But look at the Morel pillow. It's actually designed by the GX Pillow Company, exactly the same as the GX pillows, but Morel is made exclusively for us. And what you'll find is instantly, as you lay your head onto that pillow, it seems to be just perfect. Never flattens down. It gives you that right support to the head and the neck. Beautifully comfortable, but never ever flattening. And as soon as you lift your head up, it's like it self-plumps. And they look amazing on the bed as well, but it's how well you sleep. And for so many, the Morel and the GX pillows, it's changed the way people sleep. If you go onto GX's website, they often have an offer on. They're often normally it's $79.99 for 2 pillows, a pair of pillows like we do. They usually do an offer at $59.99. Our deal, $34.99. Pair of pillows, and if you like a softer pillow, you like to snuggle in a pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow like me, go medium firm.
And look how it just holds its shape. You'll absolutely love them. 385857, you'll find everything on the website. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. Remember, you can go to the phones, 03333 241 241, but go to that live on-air logo. Click that on the website. It'll take you through to our live show. There you will see our Optimus 3 mop at such a great price. All the extra heads, if you want to add in any extra microfibers. That round head that you see there is brilliant for decking, and that's a massively reduced price that we've got for you there. We'll show you that as we go through the show.
I believe the price, so I'm sure that's £50 normally. £16.99. Put that into your basket and split that cost again with PayPal. The more you spend, obviously, you've got no extra delivery. You can order as many items as you like, and of course, with our PayPal payment on our website, it will split it over those 3 payments as soon as you spend over £30. I know we're going to have a busy morning this morning. It's really great to have your company and really excited to have Beverly with us.
Oh, your naughty name.
Oh, it's been naughty name.
Beverly, how are you, my darling? I haven't seen you for ages.
I know. All the best for working with you two.
Oh, they're keeping us apart, I think, Bev.
I
don't know
know,
what's
it's
going
not,
on.
not right. So be having words.
What a deal! Oh,
What
my
a deal.
goodness.
I know. I think, honestly, the gentleman who owns the company, I think he's flipped.
Well, I'm sure when we launched this and we had a fantastic offer, I'm sure it was
Yes.
about £80. Then when we were like, this is an amazing deal.
Yes.
I'm sure it was $79.99.
It
Our
was,
directors think
yeah.
saying, yeah, I'm sure it was. $49. This must be the lowest ever price on any steam cleaning
Exactly.
system we've
I
done.
mean, I must admit, the company, I mean, they really do look after the customers. And I know he did say that, you know, people at the moment are struggling with the heating bills and all the rest of that we're having to plan for.
The cost of everything.
The cost of everything. And he said, look, let's do a summer sale.
A real
and let's do
special.
a real special.
A belter.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a special morning this morning, so we needed a special deal.
Of course, yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
And that's
that's what you've
exactly what
got.
you've got. If you're quick enough to get it, because I think this stock is going to absolutely fly.
It's not going to last, is it? I mean, you've even got the 2 cloths with it. So, I mean, you can get more cloths, can't
Yeah,
you?
they're available,
Which I
yeah.
would say, you know, I would do because...
And you've got 2 different heads as well.
Yeah,
so
you
we
have.
can use it with the triangular. It also comes with the rectangular.
It comes with a rectangular, comes with a triangle, comes also with a carpet glider.
No way!
Yeah, so you can do your carpets, refresh them. Also, I would suggest you get the patio cleaner because I've cleaned my patio this year with that because I wanted to paint it. And honestly and truthfully, I never used a chemical.
No,
Not
this is
a
the amazing
chemical.
thing. It's the power of
brilliant.
steam, 130 degrees of steam, getting rid of the dirt you can see, but the germs and bacteria that you can't. There's your deal there for the patio cleaner. It's $16.99. Your details just in that lowest white box if you want to add it into your basket. And again, you can split that cost over those 3 payments of PayPal. So grab that whilst the stock is there. Don't think we've got enough of those to go alongside each
No.
machine,
No,
actually.
definitely
So
I
you
don't
need
think
to
we
order
have,
those
to be
really
quite
quickly.
honest. Right, well, I'm going to tell you what's... Because this mop's quite unique,
Yeah, it's
okay?
very clever.
And that's... Everybody's going to look and think, oh, it's just a normal steam mop.
No,
It's
no,
not.
no.
It's not, by any means. The thing is, where steam mops or steam cleaners, wherever they have the boiler, which is usually further away from the head,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay? So by the time they've heated the water, let's say it's up here, which most steam mops are, by the time it's travelled down to the pipe, to the head, the cleaning head, you've lost quite a bit of the temperature.
Of
Picture,
course,
right.
Yeah. So consequently, you've probably had all these steam mops that saturate the floor, make them wet
Yes.
through. Because it's not steam. You're just
By the
cleaning with
time
hot
it gets,
water.
yeah,
Of course,
'cause
yeah.
the temperature's
Yeah,
lowered. Yeah.
absolutely. So therefore, it's not as effective. So what they spent 18 years developing, okay, was the fact is that they have put the boiler in the head, okay?
So it's right down at the base.
Right down at
Water
the
goes
base.
in the top, and the water actually, this is clever as well, goes into the filter before it goes down
Exactly,
to that point. So we're sort of cleaning the water
You
prior.
clean the water before it gets anywhere near the actual tank at the bottom
Brilliant.
where your boiler is. Because the thing is, many a good mop will die because of limescale
Hard water, yeah.
blocking into it. So therefore, that's why it's taken all those years to perfect, to be able to clean the water before it gets to it, but also to put the boiler in the bottom of the head to maintain that temperature of
Yes.
130 degrees. So you are sanitising, you are deodorising. You're also helping to eliminate viruses. Now, come winter time, viruses are going to be about, and so therefore we want to help to keep them down to a minimum.
And everything ends up on the floor, doesn't it? Every cough, every sneeze, the dog walks in, they don't wipe their feet. What do they bring in? And remember, this is for all your floors, including carpets and rugs, because you've got the carpet glider as well.
Absolutely, any floor. So if you've got wooden floor, you've got sealed wooden floors, you've got lino, you've got marble, antico, anything you can have. Now, it takes 20 seconds for this to heat up.
No way.
20 seconds.
Oh my, you wouldn't even get hot water out of the tap in that time, I don't think.
You would not.
Wow.
And when we say about the boiler, there's a boiler obviously in the triangular head, there's a boiler in the rectangular head as well.
Absolutely. So any head you put on,
Wow.
that's where the boiler sits, is in the bottom. 20 seconds. So that means when I start to clean the floor, if I'm at that corner and then I turn around and go to that corner, it's still 130 degrees.
Holds it.
It keeps it all the time. But if you notice, that floor's not wet. It's evaporated away. Because with dry heated steam, it evaporates quite quickly as soon as it gets to the atmosphere. But it doesn't alter the temperature at the cleaning point, which is down in the base. So whatever you have, whether you have the patio one or whether you have the rectangular or the triangle, there's still 130 degrees.
That's
And
absolutely
that means
brilliant,
you're
isn't
cleaning
it?
all the germs you don't see as well. And when you think about how we normally clean as a hard floor, mop and bucket, you put hot water into the into the bucket, but sadly that water cools down.
Yes.
But also, and we never thought about this until we worked with you, as soon as you put your mop onto a dirty floor and put your mop back into that bucket, what you're actually doing is
Everything's
trying
dirty.
to clean your floor with a dirty mop and with dirty... Oh, you've got one.
Well,
and they're always so nasty.
Where have you got
anyhow,
this
aren't
from?
they?
I've just found this outside actually, and it was a new one, okay?
Oh.
I mean, that's a new one, and what I've done is I've dragged it along the floor while I've walked around the studio, okay? That's what it's just
Not new
picked up.
anymore.
So
Not
if you
new,
put
no.
that into a bucket of water now, all those germs you've picked up are now in the water that you're going to try and clean your floor
It's
with.
a bit like my hair used to look in the 70s, but, you know.
We'll get you to wear that later.
Yeah, stay till the end. That's the finale.
Yeah. I'm going to wash it first, I can assure you. But yes, but that's what you've got. It's exactly right. And also, you're limited as to what you can use that on.
Yes,
Because the thing is, you can't use it on your sealed wooden
No,
floors.
because it'd be too wet, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can't use it on your carpet.
No, definitely.
So you're stuck with a hard floor and that's it. Well, we have different types of flooring in our home. Now, the beauty of this, it's lightweight, it's easy to manoeuvre. But also, you know, if you're left or right-handed, doesn't matter, you can turn on a sixpence, literally.
Yeah, and get under the furniture, around the furniture. I love that.
That
And the fact
triangle will
it's
get
not-
right into the corners as
and
well,
it's
won't
not
it?
leaving the floor soaking wet. How
Nope,
often did you used to
not
clean the
at all.
kitchen floor? Don't come in the kitchen because and you wait forever for it to dry. And the finish is fantastic as well because it's barefoot clean. It's crystal clean,
Yes,
isn't it?
absolutely. So, I mean, especially if you've got animals, you know, or your puppy training or things like that.
Yes.
You know, I've got an elderly cat. I mean, how
it.
she manages to miss the tray. I mean, the tray's huge, but we do. You know, so it's nice to be able to sanitise around this side. In fact, I even put this in her pet bed. Not while she's in it, obviously, but even
to steam
sanitise the pet bed.
Great.
And not only does it sanitise, it deodorises. So if you've got dogs and you've always got that wet dog smell and it's the dog bed, we can get rid of those smells and smoking smells and things like that. Yeah.
It will neutralise smells of any kind because what it's actually doing is killing the bacteria. Now, it also comes with a water bottle so you can fill it easily. Now, you don't have to wait for this to cool down. It will automatically fill all the time, so you're not waiting for it to cool down. You've got a choice of cloths. Those cloths will go into the washer and you can use them and reuse them.
Brilliant.
Don't use any fabric conditioner because obviously it stops absorbency. You saw there how dry that surface is, so you're not having to wait for your floors to dry. They're not dangerous because they're wet and they're slippy. It's doing sealed wooden floors without doing the damage. It's also lifting the dirt. Now, if you wanted to polish your wooden floor, if you put some beeswax underneath on the cloth, then go over your wooden floor,
Oh,
you
that's
can
a
actually
great
polish
idea.
it with the steam.
Yeah.
So you're sanitising, that could be your wall tiles, it could be your floor tiles, could be anything. Because you can actually lift it up onto a work surface, and because the pump's at the bottom,
Yeah.
it will maintain that temperature, and also it won't drip all down your arm. So you could do your shower enclosures, you could do your tiles high up if you wanted to do that. Now here what she's done now is she's going to take the long pole out and put the different head in. That's your rectangular one. Bigger, wider surface so you get more job done. Sanitize worktops. Also you can sanitize your upholstery with it. I do my cooker hood, as you can see. Absolutely brilliant because you're not using any chemicals. Very easy to maneuver, very lightweight, and also extremely quick. Then take it outside, use it on your patio furniture. Don't have to use chemicals, and as I say, seriously consider the patio brush, because you'll be able to do your decking and your patio without having to use a chemical inside. I mean, really and truthfully, for the price that it is, you could spend that in a couple of months on cleaning products.
Easily, just on your cleaning solutions.
And
this
so
is
kinder to your pocket, kinder to the environment. You're not using harsh chemicals. You're not spending an absolute fortune on chemicals every time you go to the supermarket. It's the water from your tap that's very cleverly being filtered to get rid of the lime scale. And then it's the temperature of that steam that's helping you do a deep down clean around your home.
I've never seen another system where the boiler is in the actual head, so it maintains that temperature where it needs to be. 651-541 is your item number. Get it right now while we've got it at the lowest ever price.
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got an amazing show. This is all about the well-being of your home, the well-being of you as well. And we've got prices we can't quite believe.
This is an entire steam modular cleaning system that we've got for you. When you see it in action and you see how much this can do, you will not believe the price. It's really easy to fill the mop, first of all. It goes straight into the water tank. It comes with the water bottle included, but this is a system where you're going to clean all your hard floors. It comes with a carpet glider so you can refresh your carpets. You can use it as a handheld steam cleaner as well. But look at the price. It's the lowest ever price. Talk about a special.
We can't believe, had to be a special tonight, didn't it? And you really, truly have. At $99.99, it's worth every single penny. At $49.99, you are getting the best deal ever, allowing you to kill 99% of your germs, bacteria and viruses, getting rid of the dirt you can see, but also the dirt that you can't see. So you really are leaving yourself a cleaner, fresher, more hygienically clean home, and allowing you as well not only to sanitize but deodorize. So if you have got pets and you've got that wet dog smell, if you've got a smoker in the house, allowing you not only on the floors but also on the carpets. And so unusual to have all of this in one bundle for $49.99. I can't even get the price out. I wanted to say $79.99 there. So honestly, you have got a system that's going to allow you to have that peace of mind that you are keeping your home clean, and they've designed it so it will maneuver so beautifully around furniture. The actual cloths, the microfiber cloths that go onto, you've got a triangular head and you've got a rectangle head, which that comes with the carpet glider. They go into the washing machine, so you use those time and time again. But remember the really unusual thing about this design, the actual system will always keep the steam at that temperature when it touches the floor at 130 degrees, because actually the boiler is right there in the
head.
bottom of the mop, in the head of the mop, whereas normally it's right up by your hands.
When you're cleaning floors, when you're cleaning walls, maybe shower enclosures, because it's got that carpet glider, you can refresh your carpets. Take it outdoors as
your
well.
patio
Do things like
furniture.
patio furniture. It also comes with a decking attachment,
at
another
that.
head that you can add on as an addition. There's 3 different levels. There's eco, there's normal, there's turbo.
So you're like quick jobs, your everyday sort of clean with the normal, your quick jobs are the eco, the turbo is the really powerful delivery of steam. So the high traffic areas, perhaps around the front door, or the really sticky messes on the kitchen floor and things. This is one of the absolute best ways to clean your home. If you want a deep down clean, this is the system to do it. And if you want an affordable way to clean your home without any chemicals, this is $49.99. And then all you use is honestly the water from your tap. We are busy already. You desperately need to check your baskets out. I think we're going to have a really busy night.
It's our lowest ever price. And remember the way the water is filtered before it gets to the boiler. It's got that filtration built into the actual system itself. The water travels through the filter. So if you struggle with hard water, with lime
it's
scale,
already filtered it before it gets to the boiler.
that's what kills most steam products, the hard water on the boiler. But this is filtered before it gets down there. Then it holds that temperature. Bev was telling us 18 years in the making, the research that went into this technology, but it's the lowest ever price. We're
I love
already
the fact
busy.
as well, you can refill it time and time and time again, do as much steam cleaning as you like around your home. And remember, that was the boiler. So your boiler is right there in the bottom, making sure the steam, when it hits that floor, is 130 degrees. You are clearing 99.9% of your germs, your bacteria, your viruses in an absolute instant. Getting rid of the dirt you can see, but also the dirt, the germs that you can't. If you really want a deep down clean, your little ones crawl along the floor, they touch their face, they drop their dummy, they put it into their mouth, and that floor, everybody's feet, their shoes have been cleaned on that floor. The dog's walked in, and the dog hasn't wiped its feet, and that your little one's crawling on that same dirt and grime. You want a deep down clean? This is the system to do it.
And it's under £50. 651541 is the item number. Add it to your basket, whether you go to the website or the phones. All the details are on the screen there for you. But we've got a massive array of products for today's show. And when we bring you great cleaning products, we bring you our queen of clean. The lovely Bev is here. And Bev's going to talk about our mattress vac.
Our mattress vac. Good morning, everybody. Well, sometimes you have unwanted visitors in the mattress. I'm not saying any more than that. Just the fact is that sometimes that's what happens. And how do you get rid of them? How do you put your this into the washing machine? It's just not going to happen, is it? But they have developed a mattress vac that uses UVC, ultrasound to be able to sanitize, deodorize, but more importantly, help to kill the dust mites and more importantly, the bed bugs. Now, I was reading an article before I came to air. Apparently, bed bugs have increased by 40% in this year alone.
Everything seems to have increased. Flies, ants. We seem to be infested with things.
We do.
I can believe that.
We do. But the latest explosion of bed bugs, unfortunately, are becoming resistant to the chemicals that we're using.
Right.
So now we're having to look at a totally different system to be able to get rid of the bed bugs and the dust mites. And this is where the vacuum comes in. Because it's using the UVC, which is killing the bed bugs, it's altering the DNA structure of the bed bug itself, so consequently it won't hatch out, so it won't continue to multiply. But not only is it doing that, the ultrasonic acts as a purifier, it kills all the bacteria. So if you've got air purifiers at home or air conditioning units, that's what they use. They use ultrasonic. Also, hospitals use it for sterilisation. ultrasonic.
And we can use that technology now in our homes. Bev,
Yeah.
we are so busy.
Absolutely.
And we can't quite believe what is going on. I think there's a reason you're up this morning. Or you're still up this morning.
Could it
Is
be?
there something happening? I'm massively busy. If you're going for the mop, it is absolutely flying. But we must tell you about our show special as well, which are our pillows. Now, you're getting a pair of pillows, Morel pillows. They're from the GX. They're under the umbrella of GX company. And these are very cleverly designed. So at last, you've got a pillow that works for you because it never flattens
Well,
down.
look how it holds its shape. It's got amazing technology. It's a suspension pillow. There's a crisscross design inside. Now, we're going to pop a clock on the screen for you because this is a show special price, reduced just for the duration of the show. If you want to go for these pillows, 385857, you will get a twin pack. You'll get two of the same. There are two choices, though. You can go for a medium soft. If you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm. You will get two of the same for
They are our
$34.99.
absolute best-selling pillows. Your deal is phenomenal. If you went to GX, their pillows normally $79.99 for a pair, but they often do an offer at $59.99. Ours are $34.99, and that is the difference. No more needing 2 or 3 pillows, putting your arm under the pillow, folding the pillow over. Honestly, this pillow, for so many people, it's changed the way they sleep. People that normally wake up with that funny neck, they've found a pillow that works for them. People that wake up because their head's too flat. You need to grab those whilst the stock is available, but also that price is only for the duration of the show. If you're watching on +1, you must please check that stock is available. We'll honour the price if it is. Don't forget, of course, you can watch us every single night on Freeview 89, ITV1 STV.
That's right.
And now
24/7 on ITVX. We have our very own channel on ITVX, so check us out there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever you're shopping for, the easiest way to go is the website, shopontv.co.uk. There you will see everything we have available. That's our website, over 700,000 products. Click on the live bug. It'll take you through to all the items that we've got available on our live show. There's the mop bundle. It's absolutely flying. Over 10% of the stock there is gone already. If you want to add in extra cloths, they're available. That fourth item, the round one, that's the patio head that you can add in as well. There's your mattress vac, extra filters, there's your pillows. There are cooling solutions as well, but we have got to get to our Optimus 3 mop.
before it sells out, we are hugely
Oh, my
busy.
word.
Great to have you company this morning. We have never known, Bev, it's so great to see you. Can't
Always a
believe
pleasure.
it. We launched this
Yeah.
with you.
I
We had
know.
an amazing deal. I'm sure,
It was way
and
more
this
than
is to
this.
memory, I'm sure it was about £80 when we did the launch special price. But it's a
Yes.
special night tonight, so Home-tek very kindly
Yes.
have given us an extra special sale deal.
Well, he is,
Special,
yeah.
special.
I mean, the guy who owns it, I mean, he's a lovely chap.
He's a
I
great
really
guy.
He is a great guy.
Really nice. And he said, you know, he knows people are struggling at the moment
Yeah.
and all the rest of it. And so he said, look, let's do a good summer sale. Everybody else is, let us
Let's
do
do it.
one. You know, and that's exactly what he's done. But, you know, he's left the cloths and everything
Well,
in
that's
the
the
unit.
thing. I thought
yeah.
perhaps they don't
What
get
a
the
bundle.
rectangular
Yes.
head. Perhaps they only get the triangle
Yeah,
head. But you get the
yeah.
rectangle, you get the carpet glider. And this you can use also, oh my goodness, 15% of the entire stock.
We better get
has
mopping.
sold out and gone. And you can use it on work surface areas. We'll show you all of this.
Everywhere.
And wet rooms
Yeah.
and tiles on the wall and
Yes.
the
Yeah.
shower cubicle. It's absolutely fantastic. And we've got queues.
We've already got queues on the phones. Apologies if you're waiting. The operators will get to you as soon as possible. If you can go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, please
It's
do.
like there's something on this morning.
Where on?
Ever
Where
so
on?
busy.
No, somebody
It's
else.
us.
Ever so busy.
It's
Traffic
us, of
was
course
busy.
it's us.
Us three.
Towels busy.
Something about a football and a piece of grass.
Oh, I don't know what
Oh,
you're
no,
on about.
no, I heard it was about a mop.
Yes.
Oh, well, there you go then. Right, let's show you, shall we? Right, because this isn't just any mop, okay? Now, when you buy mops in the past, you probably go to clean the floor and it's wet. It wets all the floor. Is because what happens is when you fire your mop up and you start to clean the floor, unfortunately, it doesn't keep that temperature, and so therefore it just gets cooler and cooler. So what happens? It reverts back to water.
Right.
Now, that's so true, because we've had steam mops in the past and you just get a really wet floor.
You're soaking the floor,
and
aren't you?
and it's because the boiler's so far away from the floor, it cools down so much. Like you say, it's just hot water. But this floor looks
pretty dry.
virtually dry
It's
already.
virtually dry. So what they did, and it took them 18...
Wow.
Yep. It's not far off, is it?
No.
No. Took them 18 years to develop this.
Right.
Because normally, as I say, your boilers are up here. Time it's gone down the pipe, got to the base where it's cleaning, it's gone, probably lost 20 or 30 degrees of temperature.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's turning back to water, wets everything through. And also, not as effective at killing the germs and the
No, of course
bacteria.
it's not.
Okay? Now, they developed this and they actually put the boiler in the head.
This is clever.
So therefore, when the water's gone through the special filter, so therefore it gets rid of that lime scale before it gets
That's
anywhere
clever as well.
near. Yeah, absolutely.
Because so many people have hard water, and it's helping to get rid of that lime scale.
Yeah,
isn't it?
doesn't
The
get
build-up.
anywhere near the boiler, so
Brilliant.
therefore it's filtering the water as it goes. So therefore that passes through the pipe into the boiler. 20 seconds later, it's heated up and ready to go. Now, I'd still be looking for the mop at home if I was using a conventional thing in 20 seconds. And especially I'd be looking for the cleaner under the sink. So in 20 seconds, you are good to go. Now, no matter where you use this mop and how long you use the mop, it will maintain its
That's
temperature
brilliant.
of 130 degrees.
That's
So it's sanitising the whole of that surface, but it doesn't overwet the floor. So it literally evaporates dry within seconds, as you can see.
And we're talking
here.
all your hard floors. It comes with the carpet glider, so we're talking about your carpets as well. Sanitising and deodorising. Perhaps you've got a smoker in the house. Perhaps you've always got that wet dog smell, and of course you can get rid and eliminate those smells. Even use it in your pet bed if you want to as well.
You
to
can.
sanitise, deodorise.
Now look at that. I
Look-
mean, that
wow.
has just cut through
Yeah.
that dirt and grease, but it's not overwet the floor. All that dirt is ended up onto the cloth
Oh,
where
look
it should
at that.
be.
And it's
That's-
locked onto that cloth, isn't
Yes,
it? So you're not
that
spreading
won't
it around.
transfer onto anywhere else.
And with each head, you get 2 cloths. If you do want to add additional cloths, they are available on the website.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, you can wash the cloths. I put them in, I tend to wash them at 60 degrees because
Okay.
I just feel as though they're
Peace of
clean.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, peace of mind. Don't put any fabric conditioner in because she'll stop the absorbency. But that allows you now to do your shower enclosures, your shower doors for a start, your
Yes.
tiles. Now
And you've got the reach there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because tiles are a nightmare.
Tile
Yeah.
surfaces, yeah.
So you can actually
Brilliant.
do them higher.
Yeah.
It's not going to drip down your arm
So-
because they're
Bev,
because it's holding
Yeah.
the temperature.
A quarter
A quarter?
of
What?
the stock
At the entire
are
store.
sold out and gone.
I'll be going home early at this rate, won't we?
no, we've got lots
No.
of
I
other
think
things.
you've scored. I think you're the winner.
Bev scores!
And now, honestly, we are hugely busy. Great to have you company. We could not believe the price for this. At $49.99, I would say we've got the lowest ever price. We've got the lowest ever price on this. But I
Yeah.
would say any steam cleaning system that we've done.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Home-tek's so well made. Their products are so beautifully designed.
The quality, I mean, they give you the water bottle for a start to be able to fill it with, just makes life a little bit more simpler.
Just regular tap water?
Just normal tap water you can put in there. You don't have to start buying fancy water. The cloths stick on in place, and I will say they stay on in place. They don't rattle up and you're not fighting with them. It's easy manoeuvrable. You can go under furniture. Also, it gets rid of stubborn stains. It's sanitising. It's deodorising at the same time. So if you've got pets, you will never have that dog smell. If you've got pets that you're puppy training and things like that.
yeah, and they've weed on the
getting- yeah,
floor.
getting
and you
rid
know
of
you're,
that
you're killing
bacteria.
those germs.
Absolutely.
And our little ones, if you've got pets, just our feet, you clean your shoes in about 9 steps, and everything that's on the bottom of your shoes is on your floors and your carpets. Your little ones crawl on those carpets, they drop their dummy,
Yes.
pick it up and put it in their mouth, they touch their face.
Absolutely,
So we want
yeah.
those areas as clean as possible, and steam, I think, is the only way to get them as clean as this.
Absolutely. I've used steam now for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Would not go back to anything else. I just would not entertain it.
You don't need those chemicals, do you?
No,
I think once you've steamed, you don't. Even visually, everywhere looks so much cleaner.
It does, and it stays cleaner because you're not leaving chemical residue behind when you're cleaning for the dirt to re-stick back to it. That's how easy and simple it is to change the head. You're getting both heads. Both heads are exactly the same. Both have the boiler in the head itself. And so therefore that gives you a wider cleaning surface.
Oh, I love
also, you can do high up. You can do your cooker hoods. It dissolves grease on contact. You can do underneath the furniture because it's easy move.
I love it on the outdoor furniture as well.
Yes.
You know, you wouldn't think of that, and it's going to be brilliant for that because that gets so grotty in the winter.
Well, you know, that's one thing when I started using steam, I always thought, I wish I could take it outside and use it to do that.
Yeah.
Now last year I wanted to clean my patio because I wanted to paint it. It's very old and I thought I'll paint it. So of course I went to look at the cleaner. The cleaner itself for, I think it was a 5 gallon?
Yeah, 5 litre then.
5 litres, sorry, aren't they now? That was $18.99 for that, okay? And I worked out I'd need 4 of them to do the whole thing.
Don't.
So I thought, right, I'm going to try this patio cleaner.
So this is an additional head.
That's
fits on as normal.
Just exactly the same.
Still got the boiler built in there.
Yep. May I just swap you with that?
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to show you something. This can also be used in the house.
Okay. With
So
the
it
cloths.
comes with a pad. So you can put that on there. So think about doing your 3-piece suite, your mattress if you want to refresh your mattress. But also that goes in the washer with it. You can even do your floors if you want to with it. But look at the quality of the scrubber that fits on there for your patio. Now, I cleaned my entire patio just using this, and you know, because of the heat and the steam, it just melts. You know that green that you get and the black spots?
Yes.
It just melted it away. And
Brilliant.
all I used was water and a little bit of electric.
Definitely go for that. Details
yeah.
right at the bottom of your screen in the little white box you may like. Grab that, put it in your basket, and you'll split the cost over those 3 payments with PayPal as well.
We should look on the website, actually, because you're adding in all the extras that are available for you. If you want to go for that patio head, go to the live show, as we said, scroll down, and there's the patio head. It's the 4th item on the live show. Bev was saying when this came out, it was $49.99. We've got it for $16.99. That's bonkers, isn't it? If you add that into your basket, it's about £5.33 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments. So add that in. We are going to show you how that works. And if we go back to that main page, though, just want to show you, remember, with each head that you get 2 of the cloths. But if you want to add additional cloths,
and it's well worth doing that. They're only $9.99. You'll split that cost, so it'll be $3.33 in your basket. So please, it's so easy to order with us. Pop it into your basket. Go for the mop. The mop is absolutely flying, and you are going to buy a system that will, I would say, be the best cleaning system for your home. That you are just using the power of water that's turned into Home-tek steam at 130 degrees. So cleverly designed because the boiler is actually right there in the base, in the head of your actual mop. And that then will make sure that temperature of 130 degrees, it always stays that temperature. And that's exactly what hits all of your floors. Remember, you've got the carpet glider as well. Pop that into your basket. Normally £100, $49.99. Pop it into your basket. Check your basket out. Now, what you can do is check out as a guest if you're checking out with us for the very first time. But it's great, obviously, to join us as well, because it makes it so easy in the future to check out with us when you're buying other items, but it's entirely up to you. We've got lots of regular viewers with us this morning. You can check out, just sign in, check out like you normally do. But if you are new, entirely up to you. Check out as a guest or do join us. Well worth getting all your information in, and then when you join us again, it's really easy to shop.
Now we are going to show you that extra head. You won't believe it's only $16.99. I would definitely add this in. It just clips on like all the other pieces.
All you need to do is just line it up, okay, like so, says she. And then literally put him in, and then just fasten that up.
Okay.
Till you hear a click. That's all.
That
and
locks
that's
it on.
Your boiler's in the head. You can see the green light. That's now telling me that it's ready to use. It's that quick. Also, you've got your scrubber that's on there. Okay.
Right.
Now, you've also got on here, there's 3 settings. There's normal, eco, and turbo. I use the turbo because my patio was quite
I think
bad.
for a patio, get the turbo on.
Also very good for decking if you've got the algae that lives on it.
Yeah.
That makes it very
Bird
sticky.
muck and things
Yeah.
like that as
horrible.
well, yeah.
Yeah. And because combined with the actual steam, you're not having to do hard work. You know, this is doing it for
It's
you.
the temperature, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's the temperature, and the quality of this brush is astounding. It really is. It just makes life so much easier.
Now, we're a bit busy, Bev. The mop itself, 40% of the stock sold out and gone.
What?
We're just showing you this extra head if you'd like to pop it into a basket. 10% of that stock has gone in an absolute instant. We've only just looked at it. Really busy night tonight. Great to have your company. We're just getting busier and busier. I think that's a definite must-have for empty basket.
Absolutely. And then if you want, I mean, I didn't. I just got, after I'd finished, I just got the watering can and just went over and just washed it down. I mean,
Right.
you know, you could get your hose pipe, just give it a
just-
rinse. But the thing is, I didn't use a chemical because over the years, I'm sure that must have taken,
Strips it away,
strips
doesn't
it
it?
away.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
lots of those chemicals, if you've got pets,
I
you've
worry-
got to keep
I
all your
worry
pets
about,
away.
you know, when it touches
Absolutely,
the
yeah.
grass, if you've got a pond, you
Yeah,
don't want it to
you
run
know.
into the
Yeah.
pond
No,
and things. So I
exactly.
really worry about using chemicals
Yeah,
in
that's
the
it.
garden.
Outside,
And
yeah.
that's what you don't want. You want something that's going to be simple and easy to use. And that's what this was. But, you know, there's so many uses. I even used it on the patio furniture.
Great, yeah.
You know, because it's just, instead of having it on the extension pole, I put it on the shorter one.
Oh,
So you
right.
can
Wanted-
mix
yeah.
and match however you
Clever.
like.
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
great modular system. If you want to add that in, that patio cleaner, $16.99, 144605. We've got to go back to the main deal for you because there are hundreds of you with these in baskets
40%
right now.
of the entire stock sold out and gone. Massively, massively busy. So many in baskets. Remember, it's not yours until you check that basket out. So we could end up in a situation like we were last night, actually.
Yeah.
More people ordering than stock is available. And sadly, in that situation, though it's in your basket, we might only have 10 left. And it could be in 510 people's baskets because it's ours. So everybody can put those 10 into their baskets. It's the first 10 people to order and check out that will get. So I think we will be in that situation tonight. So please order it right now. And remember what you're getting. This technology is incredible. 18 years in the making.
You can see how easy it is to fill. There's your water bottle. The water bottle comes included. Just your regular tap water in there. If you want to go for the main system, 651541 is your item number. This is a system that you will love all around the entire house. The reason being, you can use it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, indoors and outdoors. You will get such a great result on all your different surfaces. You're seeing it here with the triangular head. Remember that the actual boiler is in the base. I've never seen anything like it.
Such a clever design. It keeps the temperature at 130 degrees and it means that so fantastically easily you can kill 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses because it always stays at 130 degrees. So cleaning the dirt you can see, but also getting rid of the germs and bacteria and the viruses that you can't. Very, very cleverly designed. It even filters the water through the water filter before it hits the tank. So if you've got hard water, and that can wreck a lot of products that you buy, you know you've filtered that hard water down. Really easy as well to change the heads. You get both heads for $49.99. The lowest ever price we've done this, that actually I would say the lowest ever price of any steam cleaning system for your home. And now we're using it on work surface areas. You can use it on the extractor top, and you can use it on the splashback. You can use it on all the tiles
Wet
in
rooms.
the bathroom. Yeah, you can use it on the shower door. But then it goes onto carpets carpets because you've got the carpet glider. It is so versatile. Remember, you get the two different heads. You get the rectangular and we're using it outdoors there on the patio furniture. You can use it on with the triangular head around the home. The rectangular head has the actual carpet glider on it, so you can use it on the carpets and the rugs. It's been designed so it manoeuvres. You don't have to move all the furniture. It will work around your furniture. And if you want a deep down clean, I truly do believe this is the best way to get that deep down clean, because you really have got a system that has been designed to get rid of the dirt you can see, but kill the germs and bacteria that you can't.
Over 50% of the stock is already gone. Please confirm your orders and check out sooner rather than later. If you've never shopped with us before, it's really simple. Like we say, all you need is the item number 651541. You can use PayPal Pay in 3 if you've got a PayPal account and you're paying online. Apologies if you are waiting on the phones. We are so busy. If you can go to the website, the operators will get to you as soon as they possibly can. But if you can go to the website, please do. shopontv.co.uk. There's the live show. If you're multi-ordering, this is the other thing to mention. Multi-order across the show, you only pay one postage.
Yeah, and it's well worth multi-ordering because we've got some crazy
what a
deals
cracking night
tonight, and we are hugely busy. We're going to show you, we're going to step away from the mop just for a moment. I think I heard 52% of the stock sold out and gone, and so many in baskets. Remember, it's not yours till you check your basket through. You can still order it. It's the first people to order and check out that will get that system at that price. But we've just stepped away for a moment because our pillows are absolutely flying. This is a show special, which means it's only this price for the show. So it won't be this price after the show. It goes back up in price after our +1 show. But we haven't got as much stock as we would normally have when we do a deal like this. And this pillow absolutely flies. Changes the way people sleep. That's what you say at home.
Well, when you look at this pillow itself, and you see this is an example, just to show you what's actually inside. This crisscross design is in the middle of the pillow. It's slightly shorter. It's not pink. It's not purple. You won't actually feel it, but you will feel the benefits that you get here. Because when you see how this works with this animation we're going to show you, it shows you that the pillow never goes flat. How many times have you folded a pillow over? Have you added a second pillow?
2 or 3
or
pillows.
A third pillow?
Yeah. And
put your arm under the pillow.
You wake up with a funny neck. You wake up and you put your arm under your pillow. You wake up, you fold your pillow over. It drives you absolutely crazy. Can you see how it works? It very cleverly stops the filling from flattening down. It will give you incredible, beautiful support to your head and your neck. Super luxuriously comfortable, but it will never flatten down. So for me, it stops me waking. I can often, when I sleep in a hotel, wake up with a really funny neck because the pillow just wasn't working for me. For me, it makes that difference at home. But for so many people, it's changed the way they sleep, because when you're not sleeping well, I know we blame loads of things, but actually it's down to what you're sleeping on. It's down to what you're putting your head on. It's down to the duvet that you're sleeping under. They can all make that difference. And for a pillow, how many pillows have you bought in the past? I think pillows are something we all agree to dislike, because we can never find a pillow that works. But this pillow, for so many, is the absolute solution.
When you take a look at this pillow, I've just got one hand in the middle. It doesn't droop down at the ends. You're not going to have to fold it over.
Do it with your pillow now if you're in bed.
If you're in bed watching telly, maybe you're waiting for something to start.
We've started.
We've started.
Yeah,
we're here.
on.
What you'll see here is even if I push my weight down onto this pillow and then let it go, see how it just bounces back to its original shape. Now, this is the Morel second generation of pillows, so it's got all the latest features. 100% cotton on the outer, lovely crisp cotton outer.
Stunning.
Everything made here in the UK. At one end of the pillow, you've also got this organza strip. That's a little vent that allows air to circulate throughout the pillow. So as you move around, hot air comes out, cool air gets back in. So if you've been struggling trying to find that cool spot on your pillow, this could be the solution for you. It always holds its shape. Wherever the weight is on that pillow, it'll take that weight, and then when you lift your head off, it bounces straight back. The way this pillow was invented is really interesting as well, and a really sad start to the story.
Yeah, it does have a happy ending, but originally it was developed for a daughter, a gentleman. It's under the umbrella of GX Pillows, and the gentleman, he was actually a cabinet maker, he was an engineer, and he had one of those awful late night phone calls, absolute panic, what on earth's happened, and his daughter was at university, and she got knocked down by a car, and she ended up being airlifted to hospital, and she was very poorly in hospital in a coma for a very long time. And when she did, and she is absolutely fine now, but when she did eventually get home, she was very much bedbound for about a year to recuperate, to recover. So she was having to very much live in bed, and that was, you know, eating, sleeping, watching TV, studying, reading. And her dad was just desperate, obviously devastated, and he just wanted to try and do something to help. And he was like, is there anything I can do? And she's like, Dad, can you just get me a decent pillow? And she couldn't get comfortable. She couldn't get comfortable to sleep. She couldn't get comfortable to sit up and read. She couldn't get comfortable when she was trying to eat. She said, they just all flattened out. I can't get comfortable. He said, oh gosh, she was like, great, this is easy. Yeah, of course I can. So he went out and he must have bought every pillow that was available, from the most affordable to the most expensive, from a top, you know, West End London department store. And he took all these pillows home, but every pillow did the same. They all flattened down. And he was like, it's ridiculous. He said, you know, why can't I find a pillow that actually does what we need, that gives you support? And in the end, he was so frustrated, he started ripping the pillows to pieces. And he was like, I know, well, of course they're going to flatten down. He's like, though they're all different pillows, and they've got different outers, they've got different fillings, they all are basically the same. They're all a sack with some sort of filling, and they are always going to flatten down. So then, because he was an engineer, his mind was ticking. He was like, how can I develop, can I make a pillow for her that won't flatten down? And he was trying to think of ways, and then he had one of those light bulb moments. He walked past a property, and it had the lintels, the crosses on the walls, and he just had that, oh my word, well, if those lintels are supporting the bricks to the house, if I could do something similar inside the pillow, would it support the filling and make sure that it never flattens down? And so he started designing, and that's exactly what he developed, the GX pillow. And you've got those crosses, you've got those X's inside your pillow. You'll never see them. They're not pink, they're not purple. You don't see them, but you feel the benefit that your pillow will never flatten down. You won't be folding that pillow over. You won't be putting your arm under a pillow. You won't need 2 or 3 pillows. One pillow from GX, and Morel is developed exclusively for us here on Shop on TV from GX. This pillow, for so many people, I know it's a big statement, but it's been life-changing. It's changed the way people sleep.
It certainly has. To have that system where the pillow just self-plumps every time you move. And so many pillows that you might have had in the past are like this. Now, this is a real budget value pillow.
We stayed in a hotel the other day, and that's just, honestly, my neck's still not right.
And it wasn't that rough a hotel. It was quite a nice hotel.
The pillows were
so if your pillow's like that, in fact, we'll get you to lay down, even with your bad neck, and show everybody what it's like. I just want to show you, with this pillow, when you lay down on a regular pillow like this, it just flattens. There's no support whatsoever.
I mean, that makes me feel sick. I feel like I can't breathe properly. My head's, nothing's in the right position.
Your voice sounds different. Your head's flat. There's no support for the neck area.
So it doesn't matter how you sleep. I sleep on my back. You might sleep on your... No support there at all. Oh, absolutely horrible.
Again, there's no comfort, there's no support, and those are the 2 key words when we talk about pillows. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that pillow away and show... There was a hole in the middle of that. Now, this is the medium soft option, because if you are going through to buy these, there's 2 options. Medium soft if you like a softer pillow, medium firm if you like a firmer pillow. But look at the difference there straight away. And you are going to get 2 of the same pillow when you order these, so it's a twin pack.
So if you like a softer pillow, if you like to snuggle into a pillow, this is the pillow for you. The support I've got, can you hear it in my voice? I feel that I'm the right body alignment, I can breathe properly, I'm so much more comfortable. Whether you sleep on, I sleep on my back, but you might sleep on your side. And again, super super comfortable in that position.
Look at that, how your
as well.
head's cocooned.
I don't need a second pillow. I don't need to put my arm under the pillow. I don't need to fold the pillow over. Absolute comfort. Now, medium soft might be your choice, but for me, medium firm, because I normally have at least 2 pillows with regular pillows. I only need 1 medium firm. Oh,
and the only difference there, like Hayley was saying, 20% extra more filling. So it's that little bit fuller, but it's still really comfy, still really sumptuous, so comfortable. You can see it's a show special. The price is dropped just for the duration of the show. So if you like the look of these, add them into your basket, check your basket through. $34.99 gets you 2 of the same pillows, $13.31 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments. And it is all about that crisscross design, that suspension system that you will have in the middle of your pillow to give you the most gorgeous comfort, fabulous support, giving you the pillow that's just right, the Goldilocks pillow.
Absolutely, and remember they're under the umbrella of GX Pillows, and if you go to GX Pillows, their deal normally, a twin pack is $79.99. They often have an offer on, and their best offer I've seen them do is $59.99. I didn't check before I come on air, but normally it's $59.99 if they've got a special on. However, our deal for that same pillow, $34.99. Medium soft, medium firm. It is entirely up to you which option you go for. You will get a pair, but you will only get this price to the end of the show. If you're watching on +1, please do check the stock is available. We will honour the price on +1 if the stock is there, but it will go up in price straight after that show. Splitting that cost over those 3 payments, $13.31 is the first of 3 payments if you're ordering on our website and if you're using PayPal. So 385857 is your item number. So easy to order on the website, shopontv.co.uk. All you need to do is go to the website and then click onto the live on air.
Yeah, the live logo there will take you through to all the different items that we've got available for you. Our mop from Optimus is the lowest ever price. Now, stock-wise, oh no, 70%.
Oh my goodness, you're joking.
And we were only an hour into the show. We're here live right through to 3 a.m. There appears to be a lot of people watching who are waiting for something that's supposed to be on at the moment, but it's not at the minute.
We're very busy. I hear there's thunderstorms and it's been delayed. Oh dear, dear. But whilst you're watching us before that, whatever that is that's coming on, the football comes on, remember it's not yours till you check your basket out. You might be shopping with us for the very first time. You must check your basket through. Sadly, our system, we've got 30% of the stock left. And say 30% was 30, obviously it's not, but say there was 30 of the mops left. Our system, it's ours till you check out. So 330, 530, tonight 1,030 could have those 30 in their baskets. It'll keep letting you put it in your basket. It's not till 30 people order and check out that it will say sold out. So if you all checked out at once, the majority of you, it will just say sold out. There's only 30 people that get it. So you must check your basket through. At this price, you cannot go wrong. I've never seen a system at a deal like this.
If you've just joined us and you're not sure what we've got available for you today, this is the Home-tek Optimus 3 home cleaning steam modular system that should be at least £100 in my opinion. It's $49.99. If you've not shopped with us before, go to our website, shopontv.co.uk, click on that live logo, and there, as you scroll down, you will see it's our first item on the live show. Add it to your basket, simple as that. Then it's in your basket, you're going to go through to checkout. So go to your basket and go through to checking out securely. I'll give you a couple of options. You can either register as a returning customer. You can sign in if you've already been with us before. They're your options, but it's really simple. It's really straightforward. Or if you want to just check out as a guest, you can do that as well. When it comes to the features and what's included in this bundle...
Oh, my word. We are cleaning the dirt you can see, but we're killing the germs and bacteria that you can't, up to 99% of germs, bacteria and viruses. You will use water from your tap. It's even got a very clever bottle, so it's really easy to fill and refill as and when you want to. The really clever design is you have got the actual steam system, the actual base of the unit has got the
boiler, yeah, the boiler's built into the base.
And that boiler is really cleverly designed to be in the base, because if it's in the top of the handle, which most steam cleaners are, By the time the steam hits the floor, it's cooled down. It leaves you with a really wet floor. This means your steam will always be 130 degrees temperature-wise, so killing 99% of those germs, bacteria and viruses. And that allows you then to have that peace of mind. There's your boiler in that system in the base. You get a triangular head, you get a rectangular head. It comes with a carpet glider. You can use this not only on all of your floors, your carpets and your rugs. You can use it on your tiles in the bathroom. You can use it on the shower cubicle. You can use it on your unit tops in the kitchen. It's been designed so it manoeuvres around your furniture, gets right up to the edges. Having a triangular base, really clever. But both the heads come with 2 of the microfiber cloth bottoms.
And they're all washable. Yeah, they can go in the washing machine.
So you're not throwing things away and you're not buying nasty chemicals.
So you get 2 with each head. If you do want to add in any extras, they're available on the website. You can do that, so you can have multiple cloths. So you'll always have a cloth to use your cleaner. There you can see the rectangular head now on the system, and using it on things like your splashbacks, your countertops, on cooker hoods.
And steam breaks down grease like you will not believe. And look how low it goes. Go under the, you don't have to move your furniture. This will work around your home. Inside, ooh, and out. What a great idea. Use it on that patio furniture. It can get really grotty, can't it?
It's brilliant on so many surfaces. Bev's here with us, our cleaning expert. Bev, to get it at this price is spectacular, isn't it?
Absolutely. Fantastic. I mean, the company, they really do look after the customers. They really are innovative is the word, and always got moving forward. I mean, it's not going to just stay at a rectangular and a patio cleaner and also your triangular one. They're in the process at the moment of bringing out a floor polisher. So the idea is you can buy heads.
Keep
adding to it. So, you know, if all of a sudden 2 years down the line, you change your flooring and, oh, I need a different type, or I want to have
So it comes with the triangle, it comes with the rectangle, it comes with the carpet glider. We have got a patio head, but a lot of that stock already, a quarter of the stock sold out and gone. We haven't got enough patio heads to go with every bit of the main bundle. We've got about half, I think, so grab those while the stock is there. The stock of our main bundle, 72%,
Nearly
and
we
have
got
queues on the phones again. We do apologise. They will get to you as soon as you possibly can, but if you can get onto the website, do get onto the website, but do remember to check your baskets out. We're going to be in a situation soon where more people are ordering than we've got stock.
Yeah,
and we were like that last night. We've had 2 really busy nights.
There's loads of points of difference with this, isn't there?
Well, to be honest, Sturchoy, I think folks are getting fed up of just going in and buying any old steam mop, you know, because it's
Doesn't
basically...
do the job.
No. Basically, they're boiling kettles with a cloth on the end of it, some of them. You know, and what happens is, unfortunately, they can over-wet the floors.
Yeah.
So that limits the floors that they can actually be using it on. This you can use on your sealed wooden floors if you want to do that, because, as I say, it's not over-wetting the floor. Now, as you see here, it also filters out any impurities that's in the water, i.e. lime scale, before it gets anywhere near the boiler. So that is pure water that's getting down into that boiler, which is based on the bottom. And that, to me, is genius, because how many times do you sort of buy, you know, water-borne products that don't last because they get clogged?
Well, lots of us got such hard water, haven't we? Yeah. It ruins the kettles, anything you put water into, it seems. So we're actually filtering that water before it hits the boiler.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Brilliant.
So it's longevity, and the idea of you using different heads for different jobs if you want to, also makes the mop longevity, because it's not something it's not disposable. You're going to be able to use it in other ways. And so consequently, I'm going to show you the carpet glider now, because that goes onto your triangle one, and literally you use it onto your carpets. You just have to glide over the top. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees. But what it does, it deodorizes the actual carpet fibres.
So it's refreshing.
It's refreshing, yes.
But it's not leaving it wet, is it, Bev?
Not at all. But if you notice, it's actually, what it's doing It's lifting the fibres off.
You can see that.
And it's changing, if you like, it looks like it's changing the colour. It's not, it's the original colour.
It's the colour it should be.
Exactly.
So it's
just
cleaning,
yes.
it's sanitising, it's
Yes.
deodorising. If you've got pets and that wet dog smell, it might not be just the pet basket that smells of wet dogs. It's probably going to be your carpet because they're all over your carpet. Or if you're a smoker, all those smells go into, you know, everything goes down, doesn't it, into the materials. And that's going to make such a difference visually, but also I think smell-wise.
Oh, absolutely. It will neutralise odours at source. In other words, it kills the bacteria that creates the odour in the first place.
Yes.
Now, if you've got someone who smokes, like you've said, you know, your tiles in your kitchen and in your bathroom,
they can really
take it to the bathroom and use it on the tiles in the bathroom. Also, your shower enclosure, your doors and things like that. And if you notice, it's working without producing water that's running down.
I was just going to say, I'd be worried to death about some items of the water coming down, but because this holds temperature, because the boiler's in the actual head.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
That is your carpet glider.
That is so good, isn't it? Not every steam mop can be used on
that's all
carpets
you need, you just pop that on.
Yep, just sit that on and just push it and it clicks onto
And I just
place.
thought we can do it on, obviously, you could use that on tiles, couldn't you, in the bathroom and things, on the floor and on the walls.
Absolutely. But this is the whole idea, is to make this mop work for you, if you like. So you're not having to have lots of different bits and pieces and having to put it on. So let's say you want to do the carpet that particular day, but you also want to go and clean the kitchen floor. Well, you can by using just this one head.
And it's so easy, it's so quick. My mum, she's 88 this year, she absolutely
look at that
loves her steam cleaner.
Yeah, she does.
And it's so much better than her trying to get a really heavy bucket out of the sink with hot water and put that down on the floor and get a mop and then wait for the floor because it's slippy and you don't want anything slippy when you're older. She's sold steam mops to her friends time and time again because it's so easy. They're so lightweight.
Light as well. That's
so
the
lightweight.
thing.
So easy.
It's so hassle-free.
And also, I don't need a degree in technology to work
that's
it.
the other thing for Mum.
Yeah,
she hates
it's
things
just
difficult.
literally, you've got a button here which is on and off. That's it. That's all you need to know. You've also got 3 settings here: Eco, Normal, and Turbo. Eco, if you want to just say you're having to refill it, you know, quite as regularly, it just produces a smaller amount of steam.
Right.
But the temperature maintains the same.
Great.
Because that's the cleaning point, right? Then normal, I would say I use 99% of the time on normal. The only time I use the turbo is when I do the bit of carpet and the rugs, because that extra force of steam will help to penetrate the fibres.
Perhaps sort of high traffic areas by the front door, the mat by the front door. If you've got something really sticky on the floor. We're thundering towards 80% of that stock. You need to be really quick with this. We're massively busy on everything tonight. It's great to have your company. We were so excited about the price. And remember, you're getting the system that has the 2 different heads. We thought, perhaps they're only doing the system with one head at $49.99. But you've got the rectangular, you've got the carpet glider that goes on that, you've got the triangular head as well. It is phenomenal.
There's
£50.
so many features at this kind of price. Even at $99.99, it is feature packed. It has such great system where the water is filtered before it goes down to the actual boiler.
It's like you're feeding a pet. I like that. You get the little water for it, you give it a little drink, and then you're ready to go. And it heats up so quickly.
20 seconds. And the thing is as well, you don't have to wait for it to cool down. If you want to top that water up, you can add water to it.
Hours you do. Ours is like, what do they call it?
Oh, the pressurised.
So you have to wait about 5 minutes before you put more water. So this is brilliant.
And also the thing is, look at the quality of the head. They've spent 18 years trying to bring this system. Everything's been painted to... how do you say
Patented.
Patented.
Just say it quick. No one will know.
No.
Patented.
You know what I mean. Anyway, that's what they've done. 18 years. So they've got to get it right. And this is why they are bringing out new heads, you know, like the polishing heads and things like that. So you've got a choice. It's not going to be a mop that you use probably for 12 months. months and then throw it away. You can go and add another head to it. You can keep the body and just add a head as you want to. But the two heads that you've got, the rectangular and the triangle, it is absolutely phenomenal. You can do high up, like this lady's doing now.
Great idea.
There's clicks on. You can do your worktops. You can do your kitchen cupboards with it. You can do your upholstery. Also, put the carpet glider on and go and do the mattress. Because let's face it, we can't wash our mattresses. We can't stick them in the washing machine.
And you're sanitising, deodorising.
Yep.
Love it in the kitchen because it breaks down grease steam like you would not believe.
Yes, it just melts steam. It melts grease completely. And that's what happens where steam's concerned. And why it's doing that, it's also deodorising.
So it's sanitising, deodorising. Use it on all of your seal wooden floors, your hard floors. Use it on your carpet and your rugs. You can use it on your upholstery. You can use it on the work surface areas. Use it on the tiles on the wall in the bathroom. Use it on the shower cubicle. The heavy traffic areas, honestly, clean those areas up like you won't believe. My mum, every time my brother comes round with the dogs, as soon as they've gone, and she loves the dogs, but she knows she can get a steam cleaner out, clean that kitchen floor in an instant, and anything the dogs have brought in, she knows she's not only cleaned the dirt that you could see, but she's got rid of the dirt and the germs and bacteria that you can't.
Yep.
And our floors, and I know you always think, well, actually it's only our feet on our floors, but actually our little ones crawl on the floor, play on the floor. You'll sit on the carpet and lean back,
How
drop
much
a crisp,
food do you drop on the
pick
floor?
up and eat it. Oh, and if you knew what was in your carpet, or actually, if you'd have known that actually the dog had a little wee there and you've just picked it up and ate that crisp, can you imagine? Because you don't know.
You don't.
Do you?
No, you don't.
And if you used a mop and bucket, and Bev, I'd never thought of this until we worked with you, because we used to use a mop and bucket. As soon as you put the mop out that nice clean hot water onto the floor, you've got whatever's on that floor is now on the mop. And if that's a dog wee or whatever that might be, or something off somebody's shoe that they brought in, you then put that mop into your clean water, and now you're trying to clean your floor with dirty water. So all you're doing is spread, and it feels sticky after you've mopped it, and you're like, oh, it doesn't feel very clean. You can see it's barefoot clean after you've steamed.
Do you know it takes 8 steps for you to walk off what's on your shoes, on your carpet,
your
flooring?
house.
Now, if you've been out and used the public conveniences, whatever's on that floor, if you run in at home, don't take your shoes off as you walk in, 8 steps later, that is now
and often
on
in
your
public
house.
toilets, you hold your trousers up, don't you? Because you don't want them to touch.
I know. I know.
So if you imagine you're walking that onto your carpets and your floors.
Now, I was watching you during all of that. You've switched. It is a modular system.
Yeah.
So you've taken the main pole
So
out.
I've taken the main pole off and I've put the heads onto the main body. So it works in exactly the same way. The water's going to go, that's your filter. The water's going to go up through the filter out the impurities, straight into the boiler, which sits in the base here and works exactly the same. Still 20 seconds heat up time, and literally away you go. And now you can do the tiles if you want to.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, bathroom if you want to do windows and stuff like that. Always heat the window up a little bit. Just give it a spray with the steam just to heat it up a little bit because it's really warm. And
I cleaned all Mum's patio windows inside the other day.
Yes.
Right palaver. I should have done it with
that.
I didn't even think
Brilliant.
about
Oh,
it.
yes.
Just heat them a little bit first with a bit of
just
steam.
heat them, steam, and then go and do it with that.
Brilliant idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Upholstery, extremely good. Now, if you've got pets, you know they like to share their pet hair everywhere. Okay? Now, my cat sleeps on the bed. I tell her not to, but she don't take any notice of me whatsoever.
She only speaks cat. She doesn't know what I'm saying.
No, not at all. So use your steam on this shorter configuration, if you like. Now, what happens is the steam acts as a static charge to the pet hair, and it sticks to the cloth. So as you go over,
clever.
It pulls it.
Like so she's laid on the bed or where she's laid on the sofa.
That's it. And you will take it away. Pet beds, not only are you doing that, you're also deodorising and you are actually sanitising that surface as well. So it's not just a steam mop, it does so many things. but it is unique. And I think that's brilliant.
Get rid of the dirt and the germs. You can see it's killing 99% of the bacteria and viruses that you don't see. Sorting out the cat and the dog hairs, getting rid of the smells and the odours. Honestly, steam will be the best way you've ever cleaned your home. You'll have never cleaned your home so clean.
Now, if you do want to get in touch, if you've got any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Studio at shopontv.co.uk. And we've had a message in from Paula. Hi, Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Paula's ordered this. Can you tell me if this mop is okay to use with softened water, as she has a water softener?
No steam is used with water softeners because...
No steam cleaners?
No steam cleaners.
Okay.
Because what happens is usually there are metallic salts within the water softener.
Oh.
If you have a designated tap that you use with a kettle that you fill that you would have drinking water from, you can use that part of it because obviously that has been filtered out. But if it's straight out of the water softener, then no, unfortunately, you shouldn't really use it in any
steam. Oh, right.
Nothing at all, because that's what happens with it. But if you've got a designated drinking water tap, then that's the one you can use because that's been filtered out.
Brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Brilliant. There you go, Paula.
Yep.
Again, any questions, studio at shopontv.co.uk. What are we going to look at next?
Well, I'm just going to show. This is the quality of, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. This is the quality of what's holding the cloths into position. I mean, it's a good, you can hear that, can't you?
Good old click,
It's so well made.
That's why when you're cleaning, it doesn't rattle up in a little hole like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I once went to my mum, and she was she'd fed up with this old steam mop that she'd got, which I couldn't get her to part with. And what she'd done, she'd wrapped plastic bands around to hold the cloth on. Yes.
None of that here.
None of that. There was none of that there either, because I went home with a steam mop and brought her a new one. But yes, but that is just some sort of the quality that you're dealing with.
Everything
and remember,
stays in
that's
place.
where the boiler is. This is why when we're talking about 130 degrees worth of steam and killing 99.9% of germs, bacteria, is because the actual main system is right down here.
Yeah.
So whenever it touches a surface, you know it's going to be 130 degrees.
That's your boiler, because what happens is on a lot of, all steam cleaners basically, the boilers are usually in the middle or up at the top. So by the time it's heated the water in, it's gone down a cool pipe, it'll create condensation. You then put it onto your floor. It's cooled down enough to make more condensation. That's what wets your floors through. But also, it's less cleaning effective because it's not keeping its temperature. This one, the boiler's here, so therefore 130 degrees come out there. But if you're cleaning in that corner, by the time you get to this corner, it's still 130 degrees.
And we could not believe how dry the floor was virtually in an instant. It's like a dry steam.
It is. I'm just going to,
steam, and that is so important, isn't it, when you're cleaning, especially sealed wooden floors. So this is your system. Remember, you have got that very clever filter that the water will pass through before it even gets to that boiler in the base. Really cleverly designed. So if you have got hard water, you know you've helped clean that water to help stop that lime scale.
And you can see you've got 3 different levels there. You've got eco, you've got normal, you've got a turbo mode available as well. That's the filter Hayley was talking about, where the water passes through before it goes to the boiler. So it elongates the life of the entire system. Bev was saying at the beginning of the show, 18 years in the making, the research that went into it, Bev.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, not only is it heating the actual water to a better temperature and maintaining that heat, it's also filtering the water and the impurities that normally can ruin a good steam mop. You know, so there was 2 things going on here. But I like the idea that it's not just confined to a steam mop, you know, that they're thinking in the future of what they can add to it. So it's not a throwaway society. I mean, it's like this now. It's like your patio one.
Now can we go to the patio head? Have we got stock of it? Because it's absolutely flown, hasn't it? The main system is the details on your screen right now. Stock-wise, we're thundering towards limited stock on that main system. What about 85%? So we've got 5% and then we're limited. and that means we're down to the very last of the stock. But what Bev has done, she's actually put this very cleverly designed head that's been designed for you to use outside, on your decking, on your patio, and this is for $16.99.
I know.
And you were saying that when this first came out, it was pretty much £50.
Yeah,
wow.
It was. I honestly think he's definitely got that wrong. But, you know, so get it before he knows.
And we haven't got enough stock of this to go alongside every one of the main bundle. We've only got about half of the stock. So if you do want this, please grab it while the stock is there. This is what Home-tek are really good at. They're always thinking of a different option, a head that you can get. So as your house changes, as you think, oh gosh, I wish I could use this outdoors, now you can. Yeah,
absolutely. Just have a feel at the bristles of that. How strong that is.
This is $16.99 for an additional
that's worth
head.
$16.99.
Just that, because of the quality of the brushes you've got. But remember, in each head, there is a boiler in each head.
In each head.
$16.99.
You also get two of these.
Yeah, with the brushes, you get the cloths
so you
as
could
well.
use that in different ways.
You could use this in the house if you want. You could use this on your patio furniture. You can use it if you want to clean up afterwards.
This could be your outdoor head, couldn't it?
I mean, what I did with mine, as I say, I wanted to paint my patio because it's very old.
Right.
But I needed to get rid of the black spots that was on the patio and also the green stuff that seemed to get stuck on it.
Wow.
Now that has just loosened that bit with the brush. And that's what I say, it was so easy.
That could be bird muck and dirt grind, the green.
The mould, the algae.
But not a chemical inside.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yes.
I mean, I don't like using chemicals indoors, but outdoors as well, I worry about ruining the plants, the grass, if it gets into the pond and things like that. Whereas you're just using steam, the water from your tap. Stock-wise, where have we got with this? Because I know it's been really busy. Nearly 30% of the stock sold out and gone.
Your additional head. The details are on the screen there. 144605, just $16.99. It gets the boiler head, the brush attachment, and two of the cloths for $16.99.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. We're massively busy. Check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Don't forget the main bundle at $49.99. Stock-wise, oh my word, thundering towards limited stock with our main deal. So this is for your head at $16.99. 144605 is your item number, and that's your extra head to go onto your Home-tek system. We'll pop these details right at the bottom of your screen. We'll bring the main bundle back now. The main bundle comes with a triangular head. Look at the dirt and grime.
Can I just say,
a rectangular head as well, and also a carpet glider. There's your details. $49.99. Very close to limited stock now with this main bundle.
Can I just say, I've just cleaned that part of the patio and I've gone straight onto white tiles. And it hasn't transferred the dirt.
And why is that, Bev?
Because of how steam works. Steam is like, it has a static charge, so therefore it locks it onto the cloth and you're not smearing it from one section to the other. And it's also helping to kill bacteria and smells and also, importantly, viruses.
Yeah, of course. Now, we've had a couple more emails come in.
Okay.
Tracy, this is good for when she's talking about the microfiber cloths that attach. Can she use fabric softener?
No, Tracy, no.
And don't panic if you do wash them with fabric softener. Just wash them again without. Yeah. It stops them being so absorbent, doesn't it?
It's like when you buy new towels.
Yes.
They're all coated with what comes out the factory, and you tend to wash them first. And then if you put fabric conditioner in, it just stops the absorbency of any kind of toweling. Yeah. But no. But don't worry if you do, like Hayley says, just wash it again. Just wash them again.
Another email in from another Tracy. All the Tracys are watching tonight.
Hi,
hey, Tracy. Tracy's asking, because she's new, she's put 2 in a basket. Can she change the quantity? Let's show you, Tracy. And for anybody who's a new viewer, it's really simple, really easy to order. Go to our website, shopontv.co.uk. You see there, when you go through to checkout, you've gone to your basket. When you go through to your basket, just underneath there, on the main order, you can change the quantity. So you can take one off, and there it's as simple as that. Or maybe you want to add one on.
Yeah,
buy one for you, buy one for someone else. Maybe she wanted 4 or 5.
Yeah.
What about if you're getting married?
Yeah, great.
What a fantastic
What a
present.
great wedding gift. Yeah, absolutely.
Again, if you do want to get in touch, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Apologies if you're waiting on the phones, but the easiest way is to go to that website. On the website, you will see everything that we have available for you. shopontv.co.uk. It's lovely to have your company. If you're back with us, we have lots of regular viewers. It's lovely when you join us. As I say, if you do want to get in touch, you can. But lots of new viewers tonight. So please, if you want to order, go to the live on air button. It'll take you through to all the live products, and our main bundle is right there. But if you want it, you're going to have to be quick.
You are steam cleaning, one of the absolute #1 ways to clean your home. If you've never used steam, it will be the best clean you've ever done. Remember when we were all sort of locked in and we were washing our hands, singing happy birthday twice to make sure we were really, really clean? This is like the deepest down clean. This is killing the germs and the bacteria without using chemicals. So the great thing is when you use steam, you do use just the water from your tap. So no nasty, harsh chemicals that you're then putting down the sink or putting down the toilet, or chemicals on your work
Think of the money you're
surface
going to
areas.
save there.
Absolutely.
What do you spend on
Kinder on
cleaning
your pocket
solutions?
because you're not going down that cleaning aisle that's so expensive, but kinder on the environment because you're not using all the nasties that you normally use. Now the system you've got, oh my word, at £100, it's incredible value for money.
There is so much included in this system. It's a modular steam cleaning system from Home-tek.
It's $49.99. We can't get over the price.
No, it's absolutely brilliant. Let's show you it in action and you'll see how versatile this system is. Now, it comes with the water bottle. This is so you can fill the actual mop itself really easily.
Without getting the water
Don't have to take it to the
everywhere.
tap.
That's it, and you can refill it time and time again as many times as you wish. The heads that go onto the bases, you get a triangular head and you get 2 of the microfibers that go on it, and you also get a rectangular head, then you've got 2 of the microfibers that go on that. They'll go into the washing machine. You'll find it's a very dry steam. It's 130 degrees, so killing 99.9% of your germs and bacteria. But what you'll find as well is getting rid of the dirt you can see and the germs and bacteria that you can't. And all of those heads, you'll just throw them in the washing machine and use them time and time and time again. So again, kinder on the environment. They're not wipes and things that you're going to throw away. The biggest thing with this system is the design. The actual boiler is right there in the head.
And it's in each head.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
So the temperature of the steam never falters. It will always be 130 degrees, whereas with a lot of steam mops, the boiler's in the sort of handle.
So it has to travel down the actual stick.
So it cools down, so it doesn't stay at the same temperature. But it's 130 degrees there, it'll be 130 degrees in the other side of the kitchen. Throw those in the washing machine. No fabric conditioner, like we say. If you do wash with fabric conditioner, don't panic, just wash them again. Stops them being so absorbent. But I love this. You can then actually use this, a bit like a handheld system, and use it on work surface areas.
This is why it's a complete modular system. I've changed to the rectangular head. As Hayley was saying, you get 2 rectangular cloths included. You want to do your worktops. Maybe you've got those gloss cabinets. Maybe you want to do the splashbacks that you can see there. Brilliant where the grease builds up. So on the cooker hood, it's fantastic. Now, the rectangular also comes with a carpet glider. So that means you can get all your carpeted surfaces.
Yeah, carpets, rugs, perhaps the mat by the front door that always looks so filthy. But then we're using it outdoors on the patio furniture. The stairs, high traffic areas. You've got 3 different actual settings. The eco is for sort of the quick jobs, the light refresh. The normal is for your everyday. That's probably what you'll use most of the time. A really efficient sanitising, deep steam action. But actually then you've got the turbo, and that's for the powerful delivery, perhaps in a high traffic area like by the door. Yep. Or perhaps some sticky messes on the kitchen floor. That's your whole system there, the 2 different heads. Remember, you've got the extra microfiber cloths as well to go onto those heads, 2 onto each, 2 on the triangle, 2 onto the rectangular. And at £100, I know when we launched this, and I haven't got it written down, but I really do think it was £80 as a real
great
launch
deal, yeah.
special, amazing deal, and it flew. Tonight, or this morning, was a bit of a special morning, so Home-tek wanted to give you an extra special summer sale. And my word, at $49.99, the lowest ever price this has been, but I think any steam cleaner system we've had.
We've never done a system like this for this kind of price, but you may have noticed a little flashing box there, the orange box. It says limited stock. That means we are down to the last of the stock. In fact, we've got more people ordering than we have stock remaining. If you all check out, you'll miss out. Honestly, if you've got it in a basket, please confirm your order and check your baskets through.
And remember our system, it's not yours until you check out. So even though it's in your basket, don't sit back and relax and think, well, that's okay. It's in my basket, it's mine. Because sadly, if say we've got 10 left, 510 of you could put those 10 into your baskets, or more, 1,010. Whoever wants to order
going
it,
tonight.
you can all order it. The sad thing is, when you all press checkout, there's only 10 people that will get it, because we only have 10, and most of you will say sold out. So it's not yours until you check that basket through. Where we worked previously, if we only had 10 left and 10 were in baskets, we'd have to step away and say, sorry, we've sold out. But those 10 might not check out, so it was unfair because then other people couldn't buy. So this is a fairer system, but I don't want you to relax and think, well, it's in my basket, I've got it. You haven't until you check your basket out. And we are in that situation where we've got more people ordering than stock is available.
That said, you can still add it to your basket. If you've never shopped before, if you're a regular viewer, you can jump the queue if you like. 651541 is the item number that you need, but it's all about the technology that you've got here. There's loads of points of difference in this cleaning system because, first of all, the filtration is brilliant, isn't it?
How clever is this? Lots of us have got hard water, and hard water can spoil lots of products. So they've actually got a filter where the water goes through the filter before it goes down to the boiler. So it filters that water to help get rid of that lime scale, which is absolutely brilliantly and cleverly designed. There were your buttons, really easy buttons. You've got your 3 different controls. You've got your eco, you've got your normal, you've got your turbo, you've got your on-off. That's your filter. The water goes through the filter and then it goes down the system, down to the boiler that's in the head. The boiler is in the head, so that steam is always full temperature. It doesn't cool down before it hits the floor. Wherever you are cleaning, you're cleaning with 130 degrees of steam. So you're getting rid of the dirt that you can see, but you're also killing the germs and bacteria that you don't see. What the dog's brought in on its feet doesn't wipe its feet, it doesn't wipe its bottom, and it sits down on your kitchen floor, it sits down on the actual rugs and the mats and the carpet. Remember, you get the carpet glider with this as well. So you're sanitising, deodorising, you're killing germs, and you will get I think the cleanest your house will have ever been if you haven't cleaned with steam before. It'll blow your mind. I know whenever I clean the bathroom for days afterwards.
Not very often,
I'm like
to be
that.
fair.
Shocking. Well, you don't need to do that as often because it stays clean for so long. But there's just something about when you clean with steam that I keep walking back in the bathroom and you're just like...
Still clean.
It's still sparkling, it's still clean, because it doesn't leave a sticky residue like a lot of them.
So it doesn't attract more dirt, does it? 651541 if you want to still add it to your basket. In fact, we should take you through the journey, actually, how easy it is. Apologies if you've been waiting on the phones. The operators will get to you as soon as possible. If you can divert to the website, please do. shopontv.co.uk. When you go to the web, that's the homepage. Click on the live on air button that you see there. It'll take you through. See that? ITVX? Go back a bit. We're on ITVX every day, 24/7. We've got our own channel on there. You can catch up on previous shows whenever you like. But when you scroll down, there's your mop system. Limited stock. If you want to add it to your basket, you still can. However, we've got to just mention, if you've been struggling with the heat, we've got another limited stock. These are brilliant, aren't they?
These are fantastic. Again, we've got more people ordering these than stock available. You get a twin pack for $59.99. They've got up to 100 different levels of actual...
of power, yeah.
Power.
What's that?
I was blowing.
They can't see you. It just sounds a bit weird.
Of blow power. But then they've also
blow
got a
power? That's a technical term.
Cooling plate. And that cooling plate in the middle is... I've never seen this on a handheld fan before. You put that perhaps to your wrist, and actually one of the pictures shows you, pop it onto your wrist and it will cool you down in an absolute
super
instant.
cool plate, isn't
Once it's charged, it can last up to 6 hours. There you go. Pop your cool plate onto your wrist. You know, put it where you really do struggle, and take it out and about with you. One for you, one for your mum, one for
Public
your
transport
in-law,
at the
one as a
minute.
gift, one for you. Keep one at the office, keep one in the car. Public transport, oh my word. We were on the trains and tubes the other day. Unbearable.
We're going to have to move away from that. More people trying to order
Great
this stock
gift they
remaining.
are.
Remember, you do get 2. Now, you'll see the details on the screen have changed to a mattress vac. A mattress vac, I hear people say. What is that all about? Well, Bev is going to tell us what have we got.
Yes, I am. Well, talking about, you know, needing a fan, apparently it's going to be 30 degrees upwards again by the end of this week.
Yeah.
So we've produced an awful lot of moisture that's inside the bed and the mattresses and things like that. But what they like more than anything is these bed bugs, is the moisture. They really do thrive in that. So how do you get rid of them? It's all right lifting your big vacuum up onto the bed and just doing a little bit. That might get rid of a few, but the ones where they've laid the eggs right down, and the dust mites and the pollen and all the things that irritate the allergens, that's living right down into the mattress. So this is what they've designed, is this little mattress vac. But it's not just a vacuum. It works on ultrasonic and also UVC. Now, UVC is what actually alters the DNA structure of the bed mites and the bed bugs, and so therefore stops them hatching out and also stops them multiplying. So eventually you eradicate them. Your ultrasonic is what will neutralize odors but also help to kill bacteria. Now, if you've got air purifiers at home, they use ultrasonic inside. The hospitals use ultrasonic for sterilization. So that's also in this machine. Then you have a vibration in this machine of 12,000 vibrations per minute. So when you switch it on to be able to do your mattress, that is vibrating 12,000 times per minute.
Battering the mattress.
That's battering it down.
A bit like we used to years ago throw a mat over the line.
Rugs
Yes.
and things.
And we used to hit it, didn't we,
That's
with
it.
a broom to
Yes.
get the dust and the dirt
That's
out.
it.
So the
Yeah.
same sort of thing. So it's disturbing what's inside your
It's
mattress.
vibrating it up
so
to the
it all comes,
surface.
so you can
Yeah,
vacuum
absolutely.
and kill it with that UV light.
And we're going over the duvet at the moment, but you'd go directly onto the mattress,
Straight onto the
directly
mattress.
onto the
Yeah,
pillows.
straight onto the mattress. Now, I want you just to look at this because I've lifted it off and you can see there's the row of little lights here. Now, as soon as I put this onto the mattress, you can see it brings
yes.
on the UVC. Because
So that works on contact.
on contact, okay? Because that is what's literally helping to change this DNA structure of the allergens, also the dust mites and also the bed bugs.
So, gosh, so if you suffer with allergies and things and you really struggle when you get into bed, gosh, get this home and try
Yeah.
it. What a great...
Absolutely.
And I think people
Idea.
will be amazed because these pictures are yours, aren't they, that we've got?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
And
my
Bev's,
goodness.
yeah.
Bev's the queen of clean, so
Yeah.
Bev has a clean home.
Yeah, that was the spare room, right? Well, it's a dumping room, basically. And I went in and I thought, right, I'm going to just try the mattress.
that
This is where the cat sleeps. That is what came out. I was
Wow.
absolutely ashamed of that. But that's what I'm saying is you don't realise how much that's dead skin cells. That's dead skin cells is the powder. That's what it is. That's what comes out.
And that's
Now-
the cat's dead skin cells,
Yep.
visitors' dead skin cells.
Yep.
And that's what the dust might like as well, have a little
That's
feed
what
on
they live
that.
off, yeah, apart from you as well. But also, because we create a lot of moisture into the mattress, this utilises the actual motor, the heat that comes from the motor. So it's got a dehumidifier on.
Oh,
So as you're
wow.
going over the mattress, the warm air is helping to dry the moisture out of the mattress. So you've got dehumidifier, you've got your UVC. Now you've heard of UVA, okay? This is on a different spectrum, but it still belongs to the same thing. UVC is not visible to the naked eye. It's on a spectrum of light that you cannot see. So this is why it has the little tiny button on here that when it's attached to the mattress, you'll see this come on, you know that it's working. Your roller is the vibration of 12,000 vibrations per minute, and your ultrasonic is what deodorizes, neutralizes odors, but also it is getting rid of the bacteria at the same time. So it's not just a normal vacuum. HEPA filter, which is washable, okay? Now I do suggest that you get a spare filter because while one's drying, you can use it.
Yeah, and we do have those filters available. There's not loads, but you can pop that into your basket, and we'll put the details right at your bottom of the screen under the phone number there, and you can pop that into your basket, and they always tend to sell out, actually, the extra filters.
Now, that is your little filter. That's what you're going to pop in just under the warm water tap. Let that dry naturally. So don't go and be tempted to put it on the radiator. Let it dry naturally, because if you put it on the radiator, what happens is they shrink. All filters do, regardless of what you're using them for, whether it's your vacuum, your big vacuum, they will shrink if you dry them too quickly. So that's why I suggest you get a spare filter, because it's going to be very annoying when one's drying. Now, what I tend to do with mine is when I change my bed every week. So while I'm changing the bed, I just run the actual vacuum.
It's a couple of minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of minutes.
But also...
And it's like clean sheets. It's so nice to have clean sheets on your bed.
To have that knowledge.
But when you think about if you've got nasties in your mattress, however clean your sheets are, your bed's not really clean, is it? Whereas when you've done that before you put the clean sheets on, you've got a true clean bed to go to.
And
bed
not
in.
just for mattresses, so many more surfaces.
No, you can use it on your pillows, your upholstery, your curtains. And there's one place that I bet you've never thought about using it on, which is very, very important at the moment. That's your suitcases.
Oh,
yeah.
If you've been on your holidays,
that's where a
you
lot.
bought something back with you that you didn't want to bring back.
That's where a lot of people are actually bringing them back. They're in the suitcases.
There was a big thing not that long ago.
Was it last year or the year before?
All on the tube as well, weren't they?
Yes.
They were,
yeah, absolutely.
And if you buy second-hand furniture, perhaps you've got a second-hand sofa.
Maybe you upcycle
perhaps it always
or
feels
recycle.
a little bit itchy. Or perhaps you bought a second-hand caravan and you've cleaned the caravan, but you can't put the sofa, the cushions and things in your washing machine. It's a bit like washing your sofa.
Absolutely.
Or the seats in your car. Perhaps the other people had a dog and you just can't get rid of that sort of the feeling that there's other things
you
living
can use
in your
pet
car
beds,
with you.
anything like curtains. That's another thing.
So
you can
many
use
surfaces you'll use it.
Absolutely, because it's not just a vacuum. It's got the UVC. It's also got your dehumidifier on it. You've also got ultrasonic as well. So it's doing so many things. As I say, that's what's in your air purifiers are ultrasonic bulbs.
And
that's what's
go on the
getting rid of it.
internet and look at what can live in your mattress for a start.
Just
have a look at a bed
a
book.
dust mite. Oh, that'll put you. You'll be buying it straight away.
You will.
Oh, we're all going to be itching now. If you want to go for this, it's the highest specification mattress vac we've done.
Yeah.
The usual price, almost £170. It's $79.99. You can use PayPal Pay in 3, $28.31 on your first of 3 payments. And if you want to add it in, lots of you are, 965 429 is your item number. Now, if you've been struggling with the heat, we've got some great cooling solutions. Those fans, I think they've gone actually, the fans that we had.
The fans were right down to limited stock. Please, if you are going for our mop system, we've got so many people trying to order it and we have not got the stock for you all, so check your baskets through. But if you want to have a little look at these magic towels,
these are brilliant. You're going to get a pack of 3 of these. We'll get Rob and Richard to explain how good they are. But you might have seen these recently. They've been on lots of consumer programmes, lots of daytime programmes.
And the reason they have been is it's been quite hot, hasn't it, just recently? And supposedly this week is going to get super hot
this month it's
again.
going to get hotter and hotter.
So take a look at these, because I think for us at the moment, this is an absolute necessity.
You know, I've always wanted to look cool, and I've never managed to pull it off until now, because here is Richard Meyer looking incredibly cool.
Thank you so much. Now look, with the weather starting to change, maybe you're planning your holidays, the weather's starting to get hotter and hotter, these are going to keep you cool. Now they're a little bit of magic, and we're going to explain how that magic works to keep you cool less than 10 degrees lower than the air temperature in seconds. Now this is your magic towel by Insta Solutions, and it's going to actually keep you cool wherever you go, whether it's walking the dog, whether it's out doing like exercise or anything like that. These are brilliant, even for your pets. Now they work by using a magic technology which cools them down to lower than 20 degrees less than the air temperature.
Can I just say, it's not magic, it's science.
Let me show you.
You know, yeah, just for the record.
All you do is charge them up with water. Now let me just show you, this water's been here to get the room temperature here in our studio. So if we have a look, the water is at 35.3 degrees. Now we're gonna soak the towel, the magic towel, and this is how you energize it. Yeah. No batteries needed, no charging here. Literally, you dip it into water. Now, this could be your water at home. This could be the water from the sea while you're on holiday. This could be a lake while you're going out walking.
Brook.
And you literally just rinse it all out, and that is now charged, ready to cool down.
Right, okay.
Now, just to show you, the temperature of the towel is exactly the same now, 32.6 as our room temperature.
Yes.
But watch what happens when we activate the magic. Now, to activate the magic, all you do is you pull 3 times, 1, 2, 3, maybe give it an extra 2 for luck, waft it in the air, and it starts to lower the temperature of the towel. Now that's lowering the temperature of your skin when you're wearing it, taking it out maybe for the pets. So let's have a look. We're talking about 10 seconds here, 32 degrees in the room, 21 degrees on that
Just
towel.
remember, you have to do, I call it, tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Less than 10 seconds and it starts to go down about 10 degrees.
Cool neck, cool face,
Now,
cool forehead at night.
Keep you cool on your neck, keep you cool on your forehead. You could use these absolutely anywhere, whether you're doing exercise, whether you're going on holiday. Remember, all you do is put them in the water, rinse it out, and they are ready to go, fully charged. Now, just so you know, inside the pack, you get these little cases. Now, that will last a week with the water ready to go, and you can use it anywhere you like. So you can have these in your bag, take them with you everywhere you go, ready to do it. But remember, the magic happens as soon as you give it the tug.
Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Little waft in the air, and this will last for up to 3 hours of cooling.
3 hours?
Now remember, 32 degrees was the room temperature here in our studio.
And it was 21.
18.2
So it's still
degrees.
getting cooler.
It will still keep cool and keep you cool for up to 2 to 3 hours. Now you could take these out when you're walking. You could take them out when you're sunbathing. You could take them out when you're going for a jog or a run. Something like this is going to keep you and your skin cool all the time. It's like magic. In fact, it's really science, but it will work for you absolutely anywhere. Now look, let's have a look. My skin at the moment, so if I do this on my neck, my skin at the moment, 34.9 degrees, but where the towel is, 18.2.
Wow.
So
do you know, I have trouble sleeping, really huge trouble sleeping at night when it in the, I know when it in the, it's so cool when it's in the summer. So these are amazing. You can just literally fold them up like this and just put them as a cold compress on your
and remember, you can wet them.
Forehead.
That charges them and keep them in the little storage.
Do you need to cool them in the fridge first?
No, you have to do nothing. This cools themselves down from the normal room temperature. Look, I'll take this one again. So if we have a look right now, our room temperature now, 34.3. We're going to take the towel, you dip it in the water. That's how you charge them up. Ready to use instantly, or a week later if you put them in the
room temperature water.
Take the water out. So again, let's have a look. We're now at 33.6. We've not done the magic.
No, we've got to do the magic
now
first.
We're going to. Remember the 33.6.
Say it with me, folks. Ready? All together now. Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
3 tugs, 4 tugs, waft in the air, and then start to cool yourself down. Instantly, it starts to reduce its temperature. It was 32.9, but the towel, 22.5.
Wow.
22.5.
Now, Rich, you get 3. So you get the blue, the green, and the pink, are we calling it, I suppose? £5 each, basically. They come in the pouches with the carabiners, so you can attach them to your gym bag, on your rucksack, wherever you happen to be going. And again, you could be camping. It could be really, really hot camping, and you're near a pond or something. Just dip them in, or a public toilet even. It doesn't matter. Or if you get the dogs who are overheating, they're big enough, you can put them over their backs.
You can,
You know, you wrap it around your neck as a cold scarf over your forehead, whatever you want to do.
at home, if you've got young kids, if they get a temperature or something like that to keep them cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now remember, it was 32.9 the temperature in our studio, the temperature of the water. Now, have a look at that. 18.4
Can I just
degrees.
say, you know, if you get in the car on a really hot day and it's, say, 34 degrees, and you turn the air conditioning on, what do you normally set it to? About 18 degrees, right? This is like personal air conditioning. Well, I mean, it's not got a compressor and, you know, and a refrigerant, but it uses this special technology fabric that cools the water down, and it gives you the effect of air conditioning, which is it cools you down. $14.99 is the price. You get 3 of them from Handy Solutions, the Instacool Magic Towels. How long do they last? I mean, and do you wash them if they need to?
You can wash them in a normal wash. Don't use your
fabric
softener and stuff like that.
Right.
But you can wash these in the normal wash. It will take your temperature down of your skin by 10 to 20 degrees in less than 30 seconds and keep it there for about 3 hours. Now remember, no batteries here. There's nothing to charge up with them. There's no cooling power that you're needing to use power for. It is just using the power of that water and 18.1 degrees. My skin is at 34. The towel is at 18.1, keeping you cool. And using them again and again forever onwards. They never run out. And just take them with you everywhere you go and keep you cool this summer. I'm
just thinking also, if you do work out or something like that, great at the gym. You could even use your bottled water. But also, if you've pulled a muscle or something like that and you need a cold compress on an aching limb, these are absolutely... Anywhere you want to chill, this is the way to do it, and you get 3 of them, so you can, share them, you can split them up into different places, do whatever you like. $14.99 is the price. You can either shop at shopontv.co.uk, or of course you can call us 03333 241 241. Order now.
They are brilliant. You're loving them. Put them in your basket, but check everything out on our website. Great to have your company for actually joining us for the very first time. It's Shop on TV, and we have, oh my goodness, an amazing show.
What a deal.
We're live every night on Freeview 89 from midnight, and then we're on ITV1 and STV from around about midnight till 3 a.m. And we're on ITVX. Honestly, you can find us everywhere. But we're live right now with a show deal you are loving. This is all about cleaning your home deep down clean without using chemicals.
Steam cleaning system, a handheld, a floor steam cleaner, but this has got lots of points of difference. The value, first of all, is spectacular. Should be almost £100. It's down to $49.99, but it's while stocks last. It's limited stock. So if you've got it in a basket, check your basket out. If you want to add it to a basket, please do. When you see the amount of cleaning you can do here without any chemicals.
Oh my word. You have got a system that gives you a triangular head. That'll get you into all the corners, get you right up to the sides. It's a dry steam at 130 degrees, and you'll find your floor is virtually dry. It doesn't leave your floor soaking wet. It gets rid of the dirt you can see, but 130 degrees is getting rid of the actual germs and the bacteria and the viruses that you can't see as well. Your floors, the cat and the dog, they don't wipe their feet when they come in. Your shoes, you can take about 9 steps. That's all it takes, and you've cleaned the bottom of your shoes on your floor, on your carpet. Now, the triangular head you'll use most of the time on all your hard floors, but then you've got also a rectangular head, and that has an actual attachment that allows you, it's a carpet glider, to use it on your carpets and your rugs. But you look at how the system works. It allows you to get around the furniture up to the edges, and you get 2 of the triangular heads and 2 of the rectangular heads, and the actual cloths, and those, they go in the washing machine. So again, you're not throwing things away, you're re-washing, reusing.
Use it time and time again. It's a modular system. This is the rectangular head that Hayley was talking about. If you want to take it off the main pole, you can use it then on things like your countertops. You can use it all around the kitchen as well as on your floors. But imagine it on things like splashbacks, stainless steel. It might be a cooker hood.
And it breaks down grease in areas like that, what you won't believe. But now we're using this in the living room. It's getting right under the furniture. And what it's doing to the carpet is sanitising and deodorising, perhaps getting rid of that wet dog smell or smoke smells if someone smokes. Using it outdoors on the outdoor garden furniture. You have got the most amazing system that's so easy to use, that's got 3 levels of power. Eco, that's for your light jobs. You've got normal for your everyday clean, that's probably what you'll use all the time. And then turbo that's the powerful delivery of the steam for the high traffic areas, like by your front door or sticky messes on the floor. They're your heads or your cloths cloths that go onto the heads. And remember, the system has been designed so the actual head at the base of your mop is where the actual heating element is.
That's where the boiler is, in the actual base, in the actual head.
The steam that hits the surfaces will always be 130 degrees. It's not cooling down as it's coming down a long pipe. It's not getting back to water and leaving floors wet. You have got a steam that will kill, though, 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses, but also leaving your floors pretty much dry. It's amazing.
The technology here is 18 years in the making. It even has this amazing filtration system. The filtration is so good because the water actually passes through the filter before it reaches
So if you've
the
got
boiler.
hard water, how many things hard water can wreck kettles and irons? And it's a steam cleaner, so if you've got hard water, but it filters the water before it hits the boiler at the base, so cleverly designed. So you know you've got longevity with this. That's your filtration system. Then the water goes down the pipe, but that water then is turned into steam right at the base. So the steam that comes out is 130 degrees. Whatever corner of the room you're in, wherever you're using it on the work surface areas, you know you've got a steam that you're getting rid of the dirt you can see, but you're killing the germs and bacteria that you can't see as well. When your little one crawls on the floor and touches their face and drops their dummy and puts it into their mouth, have you thought about the dog, what the dog walked in? That the dog probably sat there and he didn't wipe his bottom and your little one might have dropped a dummy right there. Have you dropped a crisp on your carpet and you pick it up and eat it because you think, oh, it's all right, it's only been down there 3 seconds. Oh my word. Only takes about 9 steps to clean the bottom of your shoes that were probably in the public toilet that walk down the street where lots of dogs
And that's
and cats.
all on your floors
If
at home.
if you want deep down clean, you have to do it with the power of steam.
Now, we're massively over allocated. That means more people are trying to order than stock we've got remaining, but you can still add it to your basket. And the easiest way to do that is to go to our website, shopontv.co.uk. If you want to add it in, 651541 is the item number. If you've never shopped with us before, it's really easy. Go to the live show, select the item that you want, add it to your basket and check your basket out. But be quick. Don't hang around when it comes to this item at this price. Hundreds of you have already gone for it, hundreds still in baskets, but we want to see it in action. Bev is our queen of clean, bringing us some cracking
It's
deals.
first come, first served now. So if you have just joined us, you can be the next one to buy. You've got to be quick though, because the stock, oh my word, it's been crazy.
Absolutely. I mean, I've never heard of this busy, but I mean, honestly, Home-tek have done you a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
Summer sale, how great is that?
Yeah, absolutely. And so, we all need a little bit of help sometimes,
We
don't
do at the minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you've got help price-wise because you've got the lowest ever price it's been. But you've got help price-wise in the future because we're not buying expensive chemicals.
Nope.
We're just using the water from our tap.
Not at all. I mean, steam cleaners, absolutely. I mean, I've been using steam for over 20 years now, well over. And the thing is with steam cleaners, it was how they designed. They built the boiler up at the top or in the middle, depending on what machine it was, which is fine. But the thing is, by the time it's travelled down a cool pipe, it creates condensation in the pipe.
Yes.
But then when it gets to the bottom, it's lost probably between 20 and 30 degrees of heat. Well, what happens then is it reverts back to water. So that's when you've brought mops and it's absolutely wet the floor through. It's because it's not kept maintaining its temperature. Plus the fact is, if it's lost some of its temperature, it's also lost some of its effectiveness.
Of course it has, yeah.
It's not killing the wide spectrum of bacteria that it should be. So this is why this took 18 years in development to be able to put the boiler in the head, because that means that stays at a constant temperature of 130 degrees.
And you're going to see how powerful that is. And if it is dirty footprints, perhaps it's the cat or the dog, perhaps it's a dog wee. You want to make sure you really get rid of the dirt that you can't see as well, the dirt you can. And that steam at 130 degrees, that's exactly what it's doing.
And it's not spreading that dirt around,
No,
Bev. It
no.
locks
So
it in, doesn't
clever.
it?
No, this is what it does. It literally creates a static charge between the cloth and the steam. And so therefore, instead of scrubbing just let the steam do the work.
Hold
Just hold
it
it
over.
over for a few seconds. I mean, these have been under these hot studio lights for what? How many hours have we been?
Yeah, a couple
Nearly
of hours
2,
they've
yeah.
been there, yeah.
And so consequently, you know, they welded into place. Now, you know, you might have someone who likes to mess around with the bikes and they come in with all the oil and things like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it actually neutralizes
rid of
the
it.
oil, you know, and so consequently, it's also getting into the grouting marks as well, because it's forcing that steam into the grout. And literally, you just take it away. You know?
It's so clever,
And
the
the fact
system.
it's all that black grime, dirt. It's not moving it around
No.
on a white floor.
And I'm
That's
watching
why-
the floor dry
Yeah.
as well.
Yep.
How often do you clean the kitchen floor? Now, don't come in the kitchen.
Yep.
The floor's soaking
But
wet.
look, this part here is bone dry.
Yeah.
It's starting to go, because you're not overwetting the floor, because you are using pure steam on there because of the fact the boiler's in the base, so it's constant. But you won't have any smears or marks
No.
because you're not using chemicals to leave that
finish is
sticky
great.
residue behind. So all in all, you've sanitised, cleaned it, not overwet it, and it's literally drying within seconds.
Great.
You know,
Job
and
done.
Absolutely.
And it heats, it's super lightweight, 2 kilograms,
Yeah.
so really easy to use.
Easy to manoeuvre.
It heats up in about 20-25 seconds, so it's like instantly ready
Yes.
for you to clean, sanitise, deodorise,
Absolutely.
kill the bacteria,
Yep.
germs, viruses, up to 99.9%. It's amazing.
Now, I'm just going to get this from the back
Now
of
you
here.
see, I think lots of
Oh,
us...
look, we've got a big fly on there, look.
Oh,
look.
he's
Whoa.
like...
Off he goes.
He
a
knows
new
where,
friend.
he knows where
I-
the germs are.
I noticed he weren't on the end of that one.
No, he won't hang around on there.
But, you know, this is what we normally have. Now, this was, I found in the studio, and it was new. And I've just walked along from where it was, around the back of the studio, and that's the dirt that it's picked up, as you can see. Now, what we would do with that, when you put it in the bowl, and you've emptied it, and you say, right, okay, I'm going to clean that bit. Well, all you're doing is moving the dirt from this section, and you're wiping it up to that section. So you're smearing that dirt around.
Just
because,
moving it, aren't
yeah,
you?
it's
And
got
that might
nowhere
be
to go.
a dog wee, and then you
Yeah.
put it
And
in the
once
bucket of
in
water.
the clean water.
Yes.
And then you're trying to clean with dirty water.
Yeah.
So if that was a dog wee on your kitchen floor, it's now in the bucket and you're wiping it all around your house.
Yep.
Whereas with this, what you're doing is every area that mop head touches is cleaning the dirt you can see, but it's killing
Look at that
99.9%
That's
of the
one pass.
germs and bacteria that you can't in one pass.
That
In
clean
one pass.
straight.
And that is, and look at the finish.
But hang
Yeah.
on,
And
we
it's
haven't,
drying in front of our eyes.
But-
we haven't changed
Wow.
the head though.
No?
That's dry.
Look at the colour of the head.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
That's all the dirt off that white tiled floor.
absolutely. Now on the cloth, holding on the cloth.
Yeah.
You know, because otherwise I would be wiping it around the floor, which is defeating the object. But as you can see, it's taking that dirt away, but it's not overwetting that floor.
No.
But it's sanitising the floor. That's what you brought the mop for in the first place.
Sanitising, deodorising. It comes as well with a set. You've got 2 heads. You've got the triangular head, which manoeuvres like you won't believe. So you'll get round the furniture, under the furniture, round the chairs,
Yep.
in the kitchen.
Into
But then it
all the corners.
Comes with the rectangular head as well.
Yep, absolutely.
And that allows you with the actual carpet glider to then refresh and revitalise carpets and
Absolutely.
rugs.
And
And the
neutralise
mat by the
odours.
door. Yes.
So if-
that
yeah.
wet dog smell.
You'll never get that. If you've got pets and you've got that dog smell, if you will do your carpets and floors with this steam, it will neutralise the odours
So
and you'll get rid of
clever.
it.
And how does it do that? Because you might think, well, how does it get rid of the smell?
What it does, it swirls the fibres of your carpet open, it forces the dirt to the surface, you're going over the top, but it neutralises by killing the bacteria that is creating the smell. And so
clever.
therefore you're taking it away. You'll also look like you're bringing the colour back to your
Yeah.
carpet. That's not doing anything magical. What it's doing is, because the pile is so flat from walking on it backwards and forwards, and also just the weight of the dust that's in the atmosphere will flatten the pile.
As you tread on it, it holds the pile down.
Absolutely,
really, doesn't it?
yes. But using steam, it will spring back up. So therefore it looks like it's brought the colour back. If you move furniture around, don't bother with the ice cubes trying to get rid of the indentation.
Yes.
Just use your
That's
steam.
Steam over the top and it
We'll do
brings it back.
exactly the same.
Brilliant.
Pet beds, absolutely brilliant. Because of the static charge that steam creates, the pet hair has nowhere to go other than on the cloth. It sticks to it, so you're getting rid of the pet hair. Also, if they sleep on the bed or a particular part of the settee, use the steam to do that. Curtains. We all have windows open at this time of year. Pollen comes in and so consequently sticks to the fibres of the curtains. Use your steam. It will knock the pollen off.
So cleverly designed, so you will use this all around your home. Remember as well, you can use it on your work surface areas. We will show you that as well. You can use it on the, on the work surface areas in the kitchen, the tiles, on the walls in the bathroom, the shower cubicle. Look how the head manoeuvres. Look how it breaks down the dirt that you can see. But remember, it's killing the germs and the bacteria that you can't see. If you've never cleaned with steam before, you will be blown away how you get such a deep down clean. It's removing the most, persistent of dirt, the caked on stains. It's really cleaning like you won't believe. Between the tiles, it's great on all areas around your home. It's the power of steam at the touch of a button. That's your home cleaning system at a deal we have never done this bundle for, but actually I don't think we've ever done a steam cleaning system for £49.99, the lowest ever price we've had one.
Maybe a handheld, just a handheld, but nothing. To have this complete modular system that does all your floor surfaces, you can use as a handheld. As you can see here, switching over to that rectangular head, it's really simple. It locks on, it's really secure, everything's built really well. If you want to do things like your kitchen countertops, you can do that. All the cloths that are on there are washable. You do get 2 rectangular cloths and 2 triangle cloths included. You can add extra cloths in, they're available on the website. That cooker hood, brilliant for grease.
It breaks down grease like you won't believe, steam. You'll have never seen your kitchen, your bathroom so clean. You'll look at your carpets and they look new again, but you've got rid of the smells as well, that wet dog smell, or perhaps you've got a smoker in the house. There'll be dirt that you didn't realise were there. There's 3 different settings. You've got the eco button, and that is for like laminate floors and quick jobs and sort of a light refresh. Your normal is what you'll use every day, and that cleans, with efficient sanitising with a deeper steam. And then you've got the turbo, and that's a powerful delivery of steam for the high traffic areas, like the mat perhaps by the front door, or the area in front of the sofa, or sticky messes on hard floors in the kitchen. You're getting all of that. Should be $99.99. When we launched it, I'm sure, and I haven't got it written down anywhere, but in my mind, and we all sort of agree, we're sure it's about £80. You've got the most amazing summer sale at $49.99. It will be one of the best things you buy for your home, and you'll be saving on your pocket because you won't have to go down that cleaning aisle.
And think about that cleaning aisle. It's the most expensive aisle in the supermarket.
Expensive.
You buy one cleaner here, one cleaner there, one cleaner that does this, one cleaner that does that, and then they're all full of chemicals, aren't they? No chemicals here.
So kinder on your pocket, kinder on the environment, because you're not putting those nasty chemicals, down the sink, down the toilet. And perhaps you suffer with chemicals. Perhaps lots of cleaners make you choke, they upset your hands, they make your eyes run. You're just using the water from your tap, but it's the power of the steam. And remember, this system, because the actual boiler is in the actual heads, it's right by the area it's cleaning. So the boilers are in here. That boiler is heating that steam up to 130 degrees. So whatever this base touches hasn't got time to cool down, it will be 130 degrees on contact. So you're cleaning the dirt you can see, but you're killing the germs and bacteria and the viruses, up to 99.9% of them, that you can't see.
The technology that you see here is spectacular. The other point of difference is you've got that filter in the handle, and the water tank that you see there at the top, well, it's really easy to fill. The water passes through that filter for you before it gets to the boiler that Hayley was talking about. So it's filtered water, so it's obviously going to be kinder on the boiler. That means the performance of the mop is going to be better for longer. This is that rectangular head. There's the power of the steam. Whatever floor surfaces you're thinking of, hard floor surfaces, think about your bathroom. Think about things like your shower screen.
Around the toilet. Oh, where all the germs are, around the toilet. The shower screen, the hard water build-up that you get on the shower screen. Steam, honestly, will break down and clean. When you clean your bathroom for the first time, I was like this. You're like, so clean. And I don't know what it is. It's just like, it shines more, it sparkles more. And because it doesn't leave a sticky residue like a lot of cleaners do.
And no smears, because you're not using any chemicals, remember?
You'll see it's crystal clean, but actually it seems to stay cleaner for so much longer because that sticky residue attracts the dirt. Sometimes you can wipe a surface and then you look and like the dirt's back because it's attracting the dirt. When you steam by clean, it's like, oh, squeaky clean. You know, there's nothing for that dirt to cling to. So it takes it longer for that area to get dirty. And what you've done is you've done a deep down clean.
And you will love the results all around your entire home. Let's talk about the price. It should be almost £100. It's down at the lowest ever price
and
at
we've
$49.99.
checked our previous prices. I keep saying, I'm sure the last time we've sold it at $99.99. The best price we've done is $74.99. Right now, the lowest ever price it's been. And I will be very surprised if we can get it back. We will always try. But this is a real show summer special for this morning, which is a bit of a special morning. Don't know how we're doing, but a bit of a special morning. So we've done you an extra special deal. So on this channel, you are definitely a winner.
$49.99 is the price. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, though, if you've got a PayPal account and you're paying online, it's just $18.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you've never shopped with us before, the process is really simple. You just need that number at the top of your screen, 651-541. If you are on the phones, again, still got to apologise if you're waiting.
We've had lots of queues tonight, haven't we? So that we will get to you as soon as we can, but if you cannot get onto the website, it's the best way to order. We're super limited stock. If you all checked out right now and nobody else ordered, 65 people are going to miss out. However, as we speak, more people are putting this into baskets, more people are jumping onto the phones. So it will be the first people to order and check out now that will get the stock that we've got left. And when we're limited stock, that means we're well past 90% of that stock already sold out and gone. So it's first come, first served. And if you're watching for the first time, so easy, isn't it?
It's as simple as this if you want to order with us.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
Great to have your company. I'm really busy night this morning and a really fantastic deal on a product that's been developed from a company that it's so well made.
It wasn't developed in 5 minutes, was it?
No, 18 years actually, to be precise. I just want to sort of just give you an idea. I think because we've all brought things in the past that we thought are going to be really good, get so excited, take them out of the box, try them, and they don't live up to expectations, and it's so disappointing because money's hard earned this time, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and the thing is, we're all trying to make life easier, but we can only spend £1 once. That was my husband's famous saying. You only spend £1 once, which is true. So what they wanted to do is improve on something that, you know, has been going hundreds and hundreds of years. And what they did, they spent 18 years trying to develop something of what's actually going to be an improvement to the system. Now, when you buy a normal steam cleaner, in fact, I'll show you with this one. When you buy a normal steam cleaner or steam mop, they tend to have the boiler up at the top or in the middle, which is fine. But the thing is, by the time it's gone down the pipe and got to the floor part it's cleaning, unfortunately it's lost some temperature. So that creates condensation in the pipe, which then in turn will create more water underneath because it's losing its temperature. So when you go to put it on your floor, all you end up is a very wet floor. Well, that's not good for the floor, but also it's not good at cleaning because you've lost the cleaning power.
Yeah.
You've lost the temperature.
That killing power of the germs,
Exactly.
bacteria and viruses, because the temperature's
Yeah.
dropped.
And then you flood in the floor with water, aren't you?
Exactly.
So that's why they put the boiler in right in that base.
That's it. So that's
clever.
what they spent the 18 years developing to be able to find a boiler that was small enough to sit in the head,
Clever.
but powerful enough to do 130 degrees. That's what this is. That's why it's in there. Now, once that was developed, they wanted to look after that system because they don't believe that you should have to have a mop for a year and then throw it away. They want you to have longevity. So they needed to look after the boiler because the biggest thing in our country, unfortunately, is limescale.
Yeah.
And it blocks all the filters up and all the bits of workmanship of what's gone into this.
And it's in our water, it's in that,
Yeah.
because lots of us have got really
You
hard
see it in
water.
your kettle, don't
Yeah.
you? The build-up.
Absolutely. Stops it from working. So therefore your mops, steam cleaners aren't any good. So what they then developed was a filter and how to sit the filter so the water was filtered before it got anywhere near the boiler.
Clever.
So now the filter's up at the top. It goes up and around the part of the handle. So it's being filtered down into the pipe, down into the boiler. And as you can see here, it's actually taking out the impurities before it gets anywhere near
Really
the
smart,
boiler.
isn't it?
Yes.
Really
So it's looking after itself. So simple, so lightweight, but as I say, had terrific amount of work gone into it to make sure that this was going to work at the optimal level.
They've thought
That's
of
nice.
absolutely everything. There's your filter. That's going to filter your water. If you've got hard water, it's going to give your machine longevity because it's filtering the water before it gets down to the boiler that's in the head of your machine. And as soon as that hits the surface, it means that steam of 130 degrees will always be 130 degrees from one side of the room to the other. And that means you're killing those germs, bacteria, those viruses, up to 99.9% of germs, viruses and bacteria. So you're getting rid of the dirt you can see, you're cleaning visually brilliantly, but it's the germs and bacteria that you don't see. But
Yes.
on your floors, I don't know why we think it's okay to drop a crisp and pick it up and eat it, or our little ones to crawl and they touch the face, or they drop the dummy and you put it back in their mouth. Because your floor, your cats and dogs, they don't wipe the feet.
No.
They don't wipe the bottoms, and they'll
Oh,
sit on
no.
your carpet and you'll drop a crisp and they'll be fine. And that's perhaps where the dog sat. And when you think about it, the germs that can be on your floor, when you walk in a room,
Yes.
the bottom of your shoes, and we
Yes.
always swear we'll take our shoes off at the front door, and we never do we? You
Well,
need them,
you know,
Louis,
it's
you're
odd
running the
time.
house.
Yeah.
How many steps does it take, do they say, to clean the bottom of your shoes?
8.
On your
8.
carpet? And how many public toilets did you go in? If you're like me, quite a few.
High
throughout the
Street.
day.
Every public
And-
toilet, this one knows.
And you hold your trousers up, don't you? Because you don't want your clothes to touch the floor. And then you're cleaning your shoes.
Yeah.
So when you say those 8 steps, you're wiping that on
You
your
are.
floor at home.
You know, if you want to do a little test for yourself, what you want to do is get a white towel, put it in your hallway or your high traffic, leave
and
it
just
there
walk
for the
over
day and just use it as normal. You will be amazed of what you bring
The amount
in.
of dirt will all be on that
yeah,
towel, won't
yeah,
it?
absolutely.
And vacuuming sort of thing it's a bit like brushing your hair. You know, you're picking
like
bits
sweeping.
up, but you're not washing.
washing the floor.
Washing the floor.
You're not. And the thing is, I mean, let's face it, we've probably got animals. They might have been sick while you've been out.
Yeah.
It's clear, liquid sometimes. That's dried.
Or had a little
you wouldn't
wee
know.
or puppy
You wouldn't
training,
know.
yeah.
No. So for 25 seconds heat up time,
25 seconds heat
20
up.
to 25
Wow.
heat up time.
That's amazing. So it's ready in an instant.
Absolutely. Now that's one pass over, okay? That has been sanitised from this end of the floor to the other end of the floor. That's 130 degrees the whole way along. That hasn't had time to cool. Now that, as you can see, is evaporating away that extra moisture.
It dries so
and
quickly.
it's dry.
Second.
My mum swears by a steam mop. My mum's 88 this year. And she swears by it because it's lightweight.
Yeah, light.
So it's not a big, heavy mop and bucket.
No.
She wouldn't be able to lift a bucket out the sink now.
no.
But also for that reason, that she hasn't got a dangerously slippy floor all the
it's
time.
really
Because it
important.
dries so quick.
Because if you go out the room and you come back in and you've forgotten and the floor's still wet.
And she struggles, yeah.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And she really struggles with anything heavy or awkward. Honestly, she sold so many steam mops. And you sold her first one to her friends. They're like, do you use it? And she's like, oh my goodness, yeah. And we used to all use a mop and a bucket.
Oh yeah,
But
what
actually-
else was there at one time?
But I never even thought that really you're never cleaning your floor with a mop and bucket, are you really?
No, I mean, look at that. This was new. I found this in the back of the studio. This was new. And while I was around the back of the studio, I walked along, pulling it along the floor. This is the result of it. So you're not going to be able to get the water hot enough to destroy all those germs because it's just not. And the thing is, when you start to clean with this, what happens is, as soon as you put it back in the water, you transfer in the dirt and then you push it around the floor. You know?
Yeah.
Now, we've just got to remind you how easy it is to order. Still, loads of you have got these in baskets. If you want to go to our website, that's the easiest way to shop with us. shopontv.co.uk, go to the live show, scroll down. There's our lead item. And what a price we've got it for.
Amazing deal. Lowest ever price we've done this particular bundle. But actually, I think the lowest price we've ever done a whole home steam cleaning system. $49.99. Now, you need to put it in your basket and you need to check your basket out. I would say as soon as possible because we have got more people ordering than stock that we've got available. Our system, it's not yours till you check out. So say we've only got 20 left, 520 of you could put those 20 into your baskets. And if you all checked out at the same time, sadly 500 of you would get sold out, 20 of you would get it. But actually none of you might get it because another 20 people might jump on the phones and jump on the website and order in front of you. So easy to check out. You can sign in as a regular guest. You can log in and join us, or you can sign in as a guest. It's entirely up to you. But what you must do right now is check your basket through because sadly, a lot of you, I've heard about over 80 now, will miss out right now, but more people keep putting into baskets and keep checking out. You need to check your basket through as soon as you can.
It's an entire steam cleaning system,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I mean, you can use it for doing your worktops, your kitchen cupboards, shower doors and shower enclosures.
Yes.
Absolutely fine. But also wall tiles.
This
you
is
know,
a great
you can reach
idea.
this up. And I'll tell you
and
another
it's
thing.
light.
You could use it for stripping wallpaper.
Oh gosh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
'Cause it's such a high
Yeah,
temperature.
because you can put that onto there in a high temperature. Also, it's not running down the pipe.
Yes.
You know, I'm
Oh,
not getting
dripping onto
scalded.
you, yeah.
No, absolutely. And that is because your boiler's there, so it's maintaining that temperature. Now, I did say sort of earlier on that these are modular systems. These are, you know, meant to be that you're going to have it a long time, that you're going to change as regards of what your flooring may change over the years. So they're going to develop new heads. In fact, the one development that's in there at the moment is a floor polisher. So, you know, as we change, you might have all
Isn't that
carpets
clever?
now,
Yeah.
and then
So
you
you
might
can keep
decide
adding.
that you're going to have all wooden
Well,
floors.
we've got a patio attachment that you can
Yes.
put in and use it
Oh, yes,
on your
I must
patio.
get that one, yeah.
The details just at the bottom of the screen. If we have a chance, we'll show you that, but a lot of that stock has gone. So you're using your main system
Yep.
and putting the patio head on the bottom and using it
Yep.
on your patio and decking. They're really clever with things like that.
Well, they're useful. You know, I mean,
rather than you having lots of different machines to do different things, you have
and
one
that you
machine
don't need.
that you change the head and it does lots of different
but
things.
this doesn't. I mean, I've painted my patio because, as I say, it's very old, but I had to clean it. And I went to the local DIY to look at the cleaner that they got, and I think it was it 5 litres or something like this, and it was £18.99. Now I worked out, and I know my maths aren't brilliant, but I'd need at least 4 to do the whole job, because it was one that you literally put on neat, because I've got the black spots. I've also got the green mold.
That's like 70 odd
moss.
pounds.
Before I start. Then I've got all that hard work of scrubbing. Then I've got to make sure I rinse it away because I can't let the cat out.
And I always worry about chemicals in the house and the garden. In the garden, I think when you rinse it away, it's going to destroy the grass. It's going to kill some of your plants. Don't get it in the pond, for goodness sake.
Not to mention me who's breathing it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll show you that patio attachment, but let's show you all the features with this, and then we can show you the patio attachment in action. The fact that you are going to use this all around the home, and it's so easy.
And it is just water from your tap. Now, you get this bottle, which makes it really easy to fill as and when, constantly as you need to, and fill it up without spilling it here, there and everywhere. You get a triangular head and you also get a rectangular head, and both of those heads, they've got microfiber cloths to go on them. You get 2 triangular, 2 rectangular, and they will go in the washing machine. Now, we were talking about this dry steam, how it doesn't soak the floor. Your floor will be dry virtually in an instant, but what you're doing with steam, and with steam from Home-tek, is you're getting rid of the dirt you can see, but you're also, because it stays at 130 degrees, you're killing the bacteria and the viruses that you don't see. The dog wee, what the dog brought in on its feet or on its bottom.
It's getting rid of all that, isn't it? That's the great thing. As Hayley said, dirt you can and dirt you can't see. That triangular head will get into all the corners because of the shape. It's really easy to manoeuvre. It's less than 2 kilos in weight. And you think about all your different floor surfaces, because we all have so many different floor surfaces at home now. You're going to be able to use this on pretty much all of those, even your sealed wood, because it doesn't flood the floor. Then if you want to swap the head over, because you're not just getting the triangle shape, you're getting the rectangular as well, switch that over. That also comes with those microfiber pads, and then put it on the handheld unit if you want. Do things like your worktop surfaces, all around the kitchen. It's going to be brilliant on the cooker hood to get rid of grease and grime.
Steam breaks down grease like you will not believe. So all your work surf areas, knowing that you've deep down cleaned that area, you can see there how it's going to leave those areas sparkling, getting rid of the dirt you can see, the grease that's there, but also killing the germs in a kitchen where you're going to be cooking. Carpets, use the carpet glider on your rugs, your carpets. It'll look like your carpet's new again, but then we're using it outdoors on the outdoor furniture. It is so versatile. There's 3 different settings. You've got the eco, that's for your light sort of refreshing jobs. You've got the normal that you'll use most of all, and that's for your daily clean. That's like a really great sort of sanitising, a deeper steam action. And then you've got the turbo for areas like this, for a powerful delivery of steam in the high traffic areas like your front door, or sticky messes, on the kitchen floor and things. That is, oh my word, what you are getting for $49.99.
What a bundle that is.
If you're quick enough. There's so many people trying to order now, and sadly we just haven't got the stock. You desperately need to check your baskets out now.
We had a couple of emails saying, oh, I'm going to buy that as well. I bought something the other night, I'm going to buy that as well. Keep coming back. What a great place to shop. 651541 if you want to add it in. But what we are going to do is show you the other attachment that's available. We're going to switch the details on the screen for you. For $16.99 extra, you can get a 3rd head that will do so many more jobs.
So rather than buying a full new machine
or a whole
to do your patio and decking, you're just buying a $16.99 head, and you've got now your patio and decking cleaner.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, you can use this in the house if you want to, because it comes with 2 round pads. So you can actually use it as the mop. If it's like everything, like when you're doing a job, you think, well, I could just do with running it around the kitchen, or go and get the other mop out. No, you haven't.
And there's a boiler obviously built into that head as well.
There is, absolutely. All the heads have the boiler. very strong, powerful brush. But instead of having to really scrub and rinse and all the rest of it, you don't have to. Using the power of the steam, I got off my moss, I also got off the black spots, and I got off the green algae as well.
Really?
And because the power of the steam, you've got 130 degrees, combined with the brush, you can literally scrub your decking, scrub the patio. It's harnessing the power of Mother Nature. You're not using any of the chemicals, so it's not costing you a lot of money for that. All you're using is steam, and steam will work it looser, faster than some of the chemicals that
It's like bird muck and things like
that. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. The bird lime, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, you can use that. And as I say, if you want to go and take it and use it in the kitchen, then literally you take the bottom part off and stick your round cloth on, and then you can go back and use it in the kitchen.
So you've got 2 round cloths included, with the brushes, with that
And
boiler
the
head.
quality of these
$16.99 the price.
Yeah.
And you said when this first came out, it was £50, $49.99.
It was, yeah, it was. And I have to say how well it did my patio. I would have said it was worth every single penny of £50, because like you've said, it's going to cost me more to have to do the chemical.
And again, the chemical in the garden, outside. And there's the item that we're talking about. If you do want to add this in, 144605, $16.99.
Now, a lot of the stock of this has sold out and gone. If you want this, do grab it while the stock is there and pop it in your basket. No extra delivery. And of course, you can split the cost with PayPal on our website if you're spending over £30, which you will be if you're going for the main bundle. Our main bundle, so many of you are going to miss out. Still, we're down to the last of the stock. We're super limited stock on our lowest ever price that this has been. I would say our lowest ever price this any steam cleaning
we've not done anything like
system
this.
has been, like this, 2 different heads for the whole of the home. All your hard floors, your sealed wooden floors, your carpets, your rugs, your upholstery, your unit tops in the kitchen, your tiles in the bathroom,
Cupboards.
around the toilet. Where's the germs in the bathroom?
Yes, absolutely.
Around the loo.
Well, certain people don't aim very well, do they? So, I mean, you need
I think there'll be a lot of people missing tonight. Hopefully not our team.
I hope our team don't miss
after
tonight.
the football's been on, they won't know where to aim.
They'll need a good cleaner after
Girls
tonight.
and boys, I'm not going to get you that, or all of us. Now, you can see how it's cleaning the dirt, you can see. But the biggest thing is, the boiler's right here. So that steam, when it touches the surface, will always be 130 degrees.
Oh, look at that.
So it's
It's
also
from cleaning
the
that floor.
germs.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And those cloths lock in the dirt.
yeah, because it's a white floor and it's not spreading the dirt around.
Each tiny thread is 7 times finer than a human hair.
Good grief.
So that you can imagine how many that there is. Oh, top tip. When you get this home, wash your cloths before you use it. Because it's like all towels.
Yes.
You'll kickstart the absorbency. Just don't use any fabric conditioner ever, because it stops the absorbency. But don't worry. If you do, just wash them again.
Without
Without
the
so
fabric
it's fine.
softener.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
We're still getting busier and busier. It's lovely to have your company. Shopontv.co.uk, remember, is the easiest way to find everything. This is a complete steam cleaning system at $49.99. This is a real special for today.
It really
is,
is, and
yeah.
it's been specially done, really, for tonight's show or this morning's show, however you want to look at this time of day. We needed and wanted a really incredible deal on a night that was so important, and that's exactly what you've got, a summer sale like we've never done before. When we've sold this in the past, we've sold it at £99. We did have an offer on it, and we did it, I think it's when we launched it originally, and it was $74.99.
Yes, yeah.
$49.99. I thought perhaps we were only doing it with the triangular head for that price.
Yes, we thought there was going to be some
I
other
thought,
things
perhaps
missing.
they've taken a bit out. We've got a really great deal on the main unit.
It's the same bundle.
But you've got the
Same
triangular,
bundle,
you've
yeah.
got the rectangular, you've got the carpet glider.
It's a very, I think, to be honest, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think he's got quite a special birthday, the guy who owns the company
Has
this year.
he?
So I think that's possibly why, because
He's
he's
feeling
Good
that
extra
kind of
generous.
guy. Yeah,
Good
he
man,
is,
good
yeah.
man.
And
Yeah.
beautifully made. The quality of the products is phenomenal. So you know you've got something that is going to last, something that's going to be with you for years to come. And of course, like you were saying, they're developing different heads.
Yeah, they've got a floor
all of
polisher
a sudden,
coming
you've
out
got a
soon.
main unit.
Yeah.
That will, like we showed you earlier, you could put the patio head on and use it on the patio and decking.
Yeah.
There'll always be a new head that might be handy in your home. You think, oh, I'll just, rather than buying another machine for another job, just get the head to go onto your machine.
You know what? I mean, I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen, but I think what will come after the patio head, I think when you make it into the shorter version, I think they'll develop a tool that, you know, you can do for, I don't know, cleaning your sink or something.
Around
Oh,
your taps
right.
and things like that,
I think, I
So
think
like
that's
some
what they'll do
accessories
next.
to add on.
Yeah.
So
Brilliant.
it's
It's all
honestly,
going.
yeah,
It's all
you've
going.
got something that's going to be part of your life. And honestly, when you've got a home, you want a deep down clean. If you've got little ones crawling on the floor, dropping their dummy, putting it in their mouth, touching the floor, putting it on their face, that floor is where you've walked across with your dirty shoes, where the dog's walked in and the dog didn't wipe its feet and it certainly didn't wipe its bottom and it sat on your floor. So it's not okay to drop a crisp and pick it up to eat it. It's not okay for your little one to drop the dummy and put it back in the mouth. We don't know the germs and bacteria and viruses that can be on our floors. But the great thing is Home-tek Steam will make sure it gets those germs and viruses, killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses, cleaning the dirt you can see, but cleaning the germs and bacteria that you can't. And this system allows you a whole home cleaning system. The head's very cleverly developed in the triangular because it will go right up to the edges, into the corners.
Right into the corner,
and it
doesn't it?
manoeuvres so it goes right round the furniture.
Super lightweight, remember, the whole system's less than 2 kilos in weight. So if you do struggle with dexterity problems, this is going to be easy for you. It's easy to change from one system to another to the handheld. The rectangular head that we can see on there now, maybe you want to do things like countertops with that. You are going to get 2 microfiber cloths.
Sanitising those areas.
Sanitising and deodorising. If it's greasy and grimy areas, it breaks down the grease.
And they're horrible to
because of the
clean, those.
temperature that you've got there.
I have to get the step out, whereas you've got the reach to get that, to do that. And we're using it on the outdoor furniture there. What a great idea. That gets really grotty through the winter, but also with bird muck and things through the summer. Your carpets, they'll refresh the carpets. They'll look new. And you've got 3 different settings. The Eco button, use that when you just want a light refresh for laminate floors and things like that, quick jobs. Your normal button is everyday clean. So you've got a really efficient sanitising, sort of a deeper clean action. Now this is the turbo, because that's giving you that powerful delivery of steam in the high traffic areas like the front door, or sticky messes sort of that are on the you know, perhaps you've dropped something horrendous on the kitchen floor. It'll clean it up really quickly. And remember, whether you're using the rectangular or the triangular head, both have 2 triangular, 2 rectangular of the actual microfiber cloths, and they will go in the washing machine. So again, we're not throwing things away. You're not buying loads of bleaches and different chemicals and throwing that into the water and down the toilet. So you're just using water and the power of steam. But these aren't cloths that you then throw in the bin and have to rebuy new. These you'll wash and use time and time again.
They're great quality as well, real
kind on the
substantial.
environment.
Yeah, these will all go in the washing machine, as Hayley said, so you'll get 2 of these. However, if you do want some extra cloths,
you can get
they
some,
are available on the website. And we've got extra packs of the triangular, extra packs of the rectangular. The rectangular ones, you'll see they're actually square. It runs right over the pad itself.
Oh, and the way it
locks
attaches, the quality of Home-tek's products is incredible. So if you want to put the extra heads in, it'll work out $3.33 in your basket if you're buying the main system. No extra delivery, and you can split the cost with PayPal if you're on our website. So when you're going onto our website, click down onto the product you want and then pop it into your basket. And then what you need to do is then go to your basket, and you need to check your basket out. We have got so many in baskets, but please, you desperately need to check that basket out. Add as many items as you like. You'll only pay 1 delivery, but do it now, because sadly, if you all checked out right now, there's a lot of people it's going to say sold out.
Approaching 100 people will miss out
So
if you all check your baskets out
if you're
right
watching
now.
on +1, because we'll honour this price on +1 if you're watching on +1. But you must check we've got stock.
Check the website to see if there's any stock left.
We are so low on stock.
And confirm your orders. If you want to get hold of it, please do.
We're now more in baskets.
Oh, wow, over 100 people now are going to miss out if you all check your baskets out. Remember the deal, it's down to less than half price. You can use PayPal Pay in 3. If you're using that online, you can spread the cost. If you've got a PayPal account, it's $18.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Just need that number, 651541 is that item number. And you are getting, well, the deal of the year so far,
Absolutely. I think. We wanted something special tonight. It's a bit of a special night. Here we're doing quite well. But what you've got to do is this deal for tonight. We don't know if we'll ever be able to get this deal back. It is a summer sale like you can't believe. We've sold this previously, and we sold it at $99.99 during shows. And we've had a special. I think it's when we launched it, we did a special. It was $74.99. $49.99. It's crazy, but it is now first come, first served. We've got so many people trying to order this, and I'm really sorry we haven't got the stock for all of you. You must check your basket out as soon as you can. Our system, it's ours until you check out. So if we only had 10 left, say, and we're heading that way, 1,010 of you could put those in your basket because it's ours. We used to work in a place, and if we had 10 left and 10 people put them into baskets, we'd have to say, sorry, it's sold out. But you might not check your basket out. So our system is different, so it's fair. It will be the first people to order and check out, they'll get it. So say there's 510 ordering 10 of the mops. If you all checked out at once, 500 would miss out. It'd say sold out. 10 of you would get it. But actually, if you were all slow, another 10 people might jump on the phones and the website and order it before any of you. So it is now first come, first serve for the stock we've got.
That's really important to point out. You can still add it to your basket. You can still jump that queue. 651541. It's about the technology. It's about how easy it is to use. They've thought of everything, even the water bottles included when you want to fill the system. You don't have to take it over to the tap. You don't need a jug. Use that water bottle and you can refill at any time. That's the other great thing. It's not pressurized. There's one of the microfiber cloths on the triangular head. It literally just attaches, doesn't ruffle up. It's great build, so everything stays where it should be. Because it doesn't flood the floor, it's virtually dry straight away.
Really clever dry steam, so your floor is virtually dry in an instant. You're cleaning the dirt you can see. But the biggest thing with steam is the germs and bacteria and the viruses that you don't see. Every cough, every sneeze, all what the dog's brought in on its feet or on its bottom, what you've brought on in the bottom of your shoes. And then you let the little ones crawl on the floor and touch their face, drop their dummies, put them into their mouth again. You sit that down and lean back on the carpet, you drop a crisp and think it's okay to pick up and eat it. Your dog might have had a little wee there. You don't know what's on your carpet and your floors. So this is allowing you to clean the dirt you can see, but the germs and bacteria that you don't. It's developed with a triangular head so you can get right into the corners, right up to the edges. All of the actual microfiber cloth heads, you get 2 triangular, 2 rectangular. They'll go in the washing machine. Just wash them without your fabric conditioner. Changing the heads over is really easy. The rectangular head comes with the carpet glider, so you can use it on carpets, but also use it as a bit like a handheld and use it on your work surface areas. You're killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses where you're preparing your food. Grease and dirt on the hob top there, you know, that is so nasty to try and clean. So things up high, perhaps the tiles in your bathroom on the right up to the wall, but then down to the carpet, your stairs, but then outdoors as well. And things like your outdoor furniture get filthy dirty. You have got the power of the steam to clean all those areas.
Oh, you've got 3 different levels to choose from that you can see there. You've got your eco level, your normal level, and you've also got a turbo level on there as well. Both of those heads are included, triangular and rectangular, both included. If you're doing things like heavy traffic areas, all these microfiber cloths also included. They're all machine washable. If you want to add in extra cloths, they're also available on the website. 651541, you can still add it to your basket. And if you go through and check it out, you will jump the queue of those hundreds of people who've got them in baskets now.
Yeah, so many of you are going to miss out. I'm really sorry we haven't got any extra stock. All the stock is loaded onto our system. Everything we've got is there, and there's more people ordering than stock that we've got, and people still coming in and ordering. Doesn't mean you can't order. It's hours until you check out, so it's the first people to order now and check out that will get a deal like we can't quite believe.
Absolutely.
We were like, why have they reduced it? It flies. And we found out the best price we've ever done is $74.99. We're like, it flies at that price. Why have we done such a great deal? But it's a very nice gentleman in charge of Home-tek.
He is, yeah. They're a lovely
bit of a
company, they
special.
really are. And I think he's having a bit of a special birthday.
21.
21.
21.
So
Again.
it's not just about the special night tonight, it's a special year.
And a special deal for us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll have it, we'll do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we've said, because I think, everybody's struggling at the moment, thinking, heating, and we're trying to save up
Everything's
for holidays.
so expensive, isn't it?
And
Keep
all
watching
that.
that petrol, it comes down for a minute, you get excited, then it whacks back
I
up
know,
again.
it whacks back
You're
up
like,
again.
hang on a minute, what
Yeah.
happened there?
Yeah. And
But-
it can make quite,
It's
on
a
the bit
big
I put
difference,
in,
when you
it
fill
makes
up,
a good £30 extra
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So I think what he thought was, let's get something that's going to give someone a helping hand,
great deal,
basically.
And
and
helping
that's what
hand
it
now,
is.
but in the future as well, because all
Yeah.
we're using is the water from our tap. You
Yes.
have to buy any chemicals.
No, not
Now,
at all.
You're on the carpet here.
I'm on the carpet because I've got a carpet glider. Because if you're using a conventional mop, you can't clean your carpet with a conventional mop. But what you can do is deodorise and sanitise by using steam. And that allows you to do that. Now, this is the rectangular head that comes within the bundle. So you're getting also the carpet glider. You can use this for the floors or other areas if you want to. You just take the carpet glider off and
Right,
just drop
of course you
it.
can, yeah.
Just to save a bit of time, because I know we're getting towards the end at the moment. This is the other head, the triangular head. I personally like the triangular head because I can get around the furniture.
It seems to go everywhere, doesn't it? It goes right to the edges, it goes into the
manoeuvres
corners.
brilliantly.
And it does. So we've got a lot of stuff. So there's lots of stools to go
Exactly.
round,
Yeah,
furniture to go
exactly.
under. Look at that.
I mean, you can turn it round that way, you can
Yeah.
turn it round that way.
Doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed.
Not in the
Super
slightest.
lightweight. My mum swears by her steam mop. She's 88 this year, and it's so easy, so much easier than a mop and a bucket. And actually, if you're using a mop and a bucket, you're actually trying to clean your
You're just
floor.
spreading the dirt around.
Dirty
Yeah.
water, aren't you?
Smearing
really?
it around.
Yeah, as soon as you
Yeah.
put your mop back into that bucket,
Yeah.
the water's dirty.
And that's virtually dry.
That's
isn't
drying,
It?
yeah,
we're talking
absolutely.
about when we talk about hard floor surfaces.
Yes, sealed wooden floors, marble, antico, lino, any hard floor that you can do.
Laminate,
Oh,
anything
if
like
you
that.
want to polish your sealed wooden floor, if you get some beeswax from the supermarket, you can buy it in little jars
Right,
like
yeah.
that. Put a little bit on the cloth underneath, then steam it over your wooden floor, and it will polish your floor
That's
for you.
clever.
And
at
it
the same
also
time.
sends a beautiful fragrance around your home.
And then, of course, you can wash the actual
Yep,
cloth.
wash the cloth.
Throw the cloths
They
in
get
the
pushed.
washing machine.
Yep.
Just without fabric conditioner, and the only reason for that is that fabric conditioner stops them being so absorbent. Don't panic if you do wash them with fabric. I sometimes forget and think, oh gosh, I've washed it. Just wash them again without, and then they'll go back to being super, because they're super absorbent,
Yeah,
aren't they?
they are very. And so consequently, I mean, as you can see, that's absorbed all that dirt onto that cloth, and that's what it'll do.
And it
until gets-
clings, it
Yeah.
keeps the dirt, it doesn't spread it.
It doesn't spread it around. It creates a static charge between the cloth and the steam, and so it holds it on. But it also creates a static charge with pet hair. So if you've got pets and they'd like to sleep in a particular area, you can use the steam with a cloth on to be able to pull that pet hair off. Also extremely good for pet beds, because what you're doing there is removing the pet hair. You're also neutralising odours, so you won't have that dog smell
because of the steam,
anywhere.
sanitising, deodorising. So sometimes if you've got a dog, it always seems to smell a wet dog, doesn't it?
Yes.
And you might think it's just the bed, but actually it might be in your carpet. And if you clean with steam, you'll get rid of those
You will
smells.
neutralise that completely.
Or smoke smells,
Yeah.
or perhaps you've got an open plan area, and perhaps when you cook fish, the house smells of fish forever.
Yes.
Steam clean, and that'll get rid of the
It
smell.
will. Just do your flooring, because that's where it all drops onto the floor.
Yeah.
Now, if you have got pets and they bring in unwanted visitors, and I don't mean them with 4 legs, I mean the ones that we definitely don't want.
The
right?
itchy ones.
Yes, the itchy ones. Now, what happens is you go to the supermarket vets, buy a flea spray or something like that, which is horrendously expensive. And this says spray around the area, which is fine when you've got a can about that big and you've got a 20 or 30 foot room. You know, it don't go very far, does it? But where they do lay them, which is underneath the radiators, because they like a warm supply. So get your steam mop. If it's a carpet, put your carpet glider on. Steam around the edges of your floor.
And kill them.
And because that will literally
Get rid.
dissolve the egg.
So that's fleas and things with your cats
Yeah.
and your dogs, and oh my word. But what you're seeing is a system in action. You put water in from your tap, just tap water, and the Home-tek system will turn that water into 130 degrees of steam. It will clean the dirt that you see, but it'll kill the germs and bacteria and the viruses that you don't see.
The power of steam all around your entire home. This is a modular system. It's coming with so many different accessories included at $49.99. It should be almost £100. Hundreds of you have already gone for this deal, and we can understand why. If you want to add it into your basket, you can still jump the queue. 651541 is your item number. shopontv.co.uk. When it comes to the amount of jobs you can do with this one system.
All of your hard floors, your sealed wooden floors, your carpets, your rugs, but then you can use it as a bit of a handheld system on the work surface areas in the kitchen. You can use it on the walls in the bathroom, around the toilet, and you've got 2 different heads, really easy to attach, take one off, attach the other. Now we're working on the areas where you're going to prepare food. Now you're killing germs. You want to deep down clean, but you don't want to use nasty bacteria and you leave bleaches where you're going to put a sandwich, or you're going to cut things like your tomatoes and your
Can I just
strawberries
say,
and things.
You know, when you use your sprays for your kitchen
Yeah.
worktops, if you read on the back, most of them will say you've got to leave them
You have
on
to
a
leave them
minimum of
down.
10 minutes.
Yeah, to kill. When
Yeah.
it says it kills 99.9%
straight
of
across,
germs and
isn't it?
bacteria, you spray and you have to leave it for about 10 minutes. You are killing instantly with your steam. Always will be 130 degrees because of how the system's made. The actual boiler is in
We'll
the
show
head
you that again in a
of the
second.
machine. And 3 different settings. Eco for your quick jobs, your laminate floors and things. You've then got your normal for your everyday clean. And then you've got your turbo for the high traffic areas, like we saw just in front of the front door there. All of that, lowest ever price we've ever done. We've sold this obviously previously. We've sold it at $99.99. I think when we launched it, we did the best price. It was $74.99. We could not believe.
Less than £50.
We're like, you're kidding.
Yeah,
Now, when we
absolutely.
talk
amazing.
about the technology, Bev, can you just recap? Because the
Yep.
filtration and the boiler system is brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely. So the thing is, with most steam cleaners, the boiler is either up at the top or in the middle, which is fine. But the thing is, one time the steam's reached the bottom of the floor cleaning mop, unfortunately it's cooled down, and so therefore it's not as effective. By the time it's gone down the pipe, it's created a lot of condensation. That's why your floors are absolutely wet through. So they designed it that the boiler is in the head. So consequently, what happens is it maintains 130 degrees to be able to clean. Now this part here you're seeing is the filter. Now you want to be able to filter out the impurities that are in your water, i.e. lime scale, before it gets anywhere near the boiler, and that's exactly what it's done. You put the water in, you can put it in whenever you want, don't have to wait for it to cool down. It goes through the filter system before it gets into the boiler. That way it's cleaned the water and pure water's going into the boiler. And you've got 130 degrees at the cleaning point. That's where you want it, not halfway up the handle.
And that's the really clever design, and that is why this is absolutely flying. We've got so many people trying to order the stock we've got left. You can still order, but you're not all going to get now because we have got more people already ordering than stock is available. Our system, it's not yours until you check your basket through. So say we've only got 10 left, and we're not that far from that. 510 could put it into their baskets. You haven't all got it, but it's ours until you check out. So if you all checked out, there's 510 of you, 500 of you would say sold out, 10 of you would get it. But actually, if you're all slow, none of you might get it because another 10 people might order in the meantime, check their baskets out before you, and you've all missed out. So what you must do, because there's hundreds of you ordering and there just isn't the stock for you. Hundreds of you will miss out. You must check your basket out. And that is what you're getting. Everything you see there, everything we're demonstrating within the studio, you have got in that bundle.
Less than £50, $49.99, $18.98 on your first of 3 PayPal payments if you're paying online. Apologies if you've been waiting on the phone. The operators will get to you as soon as possible. The easiest way is to jump over to our website, shopontv.co.uk. If you've never shopped with us before, it's really simple. Click on that live shopping logo. It'll take you through to the live show. Remember, you can watch us on ITV1 STV, Freeview 89. You can watch us on ITVX 24/7. We've got a catch-up channel on ITVX, but there's the main bundle. If you want to add in extra cloths, you can. But at $49.99, add it to your basket. No, just click buy now.
Yes.
Because we don't want you to miss
It's like
out.
pushing in front of everybody else, pushing in front of the queue. Check your basket out. That's the only way you are going to get this now. If you're watching on Plus One, please check stock. If it's there available, the price will be there for you as well. But I think there's a chance you might have missed out on Plus One. I think this stock after the show is just going to disappear.
If you're not normally up this late and you've stumbled across us, join us every evening between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. 651-541 if you do want to add it in. We've got to say,
people have just jumped the queue.
Huge.
Well done.
Oh, that's good
Pushed
work.
in front of everybody else.
I've got to say a big thank you to Bev as always.
Thank you,
See
Bev.
you soon.
Thank you, Bev. What a night we've had.
And what a deal. I don't think you'll find a system like this for a price anywhere near this. So please, if you've been thinking about a better way to clean your home, if you've been thinking about getting a steam cleaner, honestly, you can't go wrong with this deal. Price-wise, quality-wise, design-wise, they've thought of absolutely everything.
Holds the temperature because the boiler's in the actual head of the machine. It filters the water before it gets down to the boiler, so it's going to last longer than regular steam mops. And the power of the steam from the Home-tek Optimus holding that temperature just where you need it to.
So cleaning the dirt you can see, but also killing the germs, bacteria and viruses, killing up to 99.9% of germs, bacteria and viruses for a cleaner home, a more hygienically clean home. Honestly, when you clean with steam for the very first time, you'll be blown away how clean it looks, but how it seems to stay so much cleaner so much longer, because you're not using chemicals, no sticky residue left. You are squeaky clean, and you will not believe what steam cleaning is all about until you use it. But you might not get it. You need to check your baskets out really quick.
You can keep shopping after the hour if you're watching on Plus One. Check the website.
Gold!